I bet you it's probably a little blurry because I'm coming back from a hunt and the signal's got 2 bars 4G. But hey, we'll see if anything comes through. I spent about close to 2 hours, probably an hour and 3/4 hunting up some ravines. And the sun's about to set, so I have my gun with me because I can hunt at night with a shotgun. Road we're gonna have to try. There's some mining claims back there, it looks like. I don't think that's a road that way. I think it's just a camping site. Anyways, this is about as far east you can hunt on this road because there's houses here shortly. Looks like someone went back here with, what is that, a little bus? Looks like a VW bus. Someone parked back here. Yeah, you got to be within a 1/4 mile of houses. I re-looked it up because someone was saying, oh no, it changed to 1/2 mile. There's some old pipe, probably from the mining. But yeah, someone said, oh no, it was a 1/2 mile now. And I'm like, no, last I knew, it was still a 1/4 mile. Anyways, we got 2 buses out here. We got an old VW, and we got a newer one, it looks like. Oh, the newer one's one of those 4-wheel-drive ones, I think. Number 75. Well, they got a doggy too. How cute. A couple of them. Nice. I don't like it. Interesting. Their rug that they had put down by their front of their van said United States Postal Service. Those are ones that are outside in front of the post office. How'd they get it? That's government property. But yeah, how you guys doing? Yep, I still got my stash. Still got my stash on. I actually went into town too and everything. Met with at least one person that met me before with obviously my normal beard. But yeah, we went hunting. Unfortunately, didn't see any deer, or not deer, javelina. It's our native pigs here. No javelina. Possibly some tracks, definitely some deer tracks. It's a little chilly. It's got a wind chill. I was hiking some with this thingy up over my face like this, like a bad guy. Like a rubber. Como una ladrona. Está bien, hermano, pero vos ladrones no es bueno. Está bien, hermano. ¿Cómo estás todos? En los canal. Está en la canal. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're heading back from a hunting trip. I started the live just a little bit early so we get a little bit of something in. Hey, Jimny's show just went live. The Arms Room just did a little bit ago too, which he hasn't been on ages. Sorry if I'm sniffling. I still got a stuffed up nose, so and it's causing my throat to kind of get sore. So there's 4 people in the chat at least. How you guys doing? We just got done with a hunt for javelina. Unfortunately, we didn't see any. I'm in southern Arizona, so I was hunting in the evening. I can hunt till the sun's down with a rifle. Once the sun's down, I can switch over to a shotgun with flashlights or what is it? I don't have any night vision. I would love to get night vision. That way I can do shotgun shooting at night. The only thing you can hunt at night with a rifle is, if I recall correctly, is coons. What's up, beautiful Earth? How's it going? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. You're the first one to actually mention something. Everybody else is just chilling in the background. How'd your day go today, beautiful Earth? Yep. I gotta see where I'm gonna scout tomorrow. I'm thinking either Turkey Tracks, which is to my right. Here, I'll switch the camera here. So this road I'm on now is called Ash Canyon, I think. I could either go an offshoot ranch on this road. You doing good? Awesome. You slept good. Awesome. That's really good. Good sleep's always the best. Or I could go to my right. There's another road around the corner I might go tomorrow. Or to my left, which is towards Sierra Vista. That way's towards Naco and Bisbee. Actually, Bisbee's behind those mountains there. Bottom Bisbee's over there. Naco's in front of that big mountain there. That's Mexico. But yeah, if you go that way, there's another road called Turkey something. Should pull up. There we go. Got a shift. I got a manual car here. Whee! Anyways, but So, and it was sprinkling on me some because it's raining up there right now. I wasn't that high up. That's Miller Peak. That one's Carr Peak. I've been up to that one once. This one twice, actually, even though I hiked the trail once because I had to turn around. It's kind of a bum deal. Anyways, yeah, I might come down. I'll have to look at the maps on my hunting app and see if I can hunt down Turkey Tracks right there. Turkey Tracks is the sign there. Go down that way. There's also another trail that's a hiking trail that says no target shooting. Meaning you can't just go out there and have fun. It's for hunting purposes and hiking only. That one should be coming up here in a little bit. What's up, creator? Hey, Kentucky. How's it going, brother? We got 14 people in the chat. Sweet. Yeah, we just got done hunting some hogs. Unfortunately, we didn't get any. Didn't see much. They don't like going in the foothills as much of these hills here. Let's see, that other track is this it? This might be it here. Stump Canyon, that's another one I want to check, possibly. See, I've told Monday's my last day. I thought tomorrow was. I'm glad I got more time. So Stump Creek, Stump Trail, whatever that one was. I might try that one out. And then I think there's one, somewhere around here, there's another one. That road there. That might be one back there, but I think that's private. I think it's right at the crown here. Hey, T, what's up? Yeah, right here's another one. I think it's this one. Yeah, back in there they have a sign that says no target practicing. But I'm pretty sure you can hunt back there because it doesn't say I can't on my hunting app. Onyx Hunt. So we'll eventually go, probably go over there tomorrow, would be my guess. Excuse me. Hey, what's up, guys? Russell, hey, how's it going? Gotta slow down a little bit. It's 55 here and it's a downhill, so it wants to speed up. Who knows what it would speed up to. Got to 60 and I'm like, gotta hit the brakes. Go hit the brakes, mate. I could do some more hunting, but it's sprinkling right now and I don't really want to get wet, preferably. Because I could do hunting with a shotgun then. I brought it with me. I got two with me actually. The 12 gauge with some Coyote Magnums, I think they are. Forget, the loads are in the back seat. You're all decked out. Yeah, I am. I even have this thingy to go up over like this. I actually was using it. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. It was cold. The breeze out here is chilly. It's chilly, chilly. Why you gotta look so cool, dude? Cause I was hunting, brother. Hey, what's up? Cold in the car? No, not in the car. I was just hunting. And it's cold outside. No, I'm sweaty though, because I was hiking around. Yep. Unfortunately, I do not know what your name says. I think it's Russian or something, but I really appreciate you coming to Desert Armory and More. We do hunting content on here. We do hiking, cave exploring, mine exploring, gun content. Check us out. Really appreciate you if you could join the family by subscribing. Double tap that screen if you could. And I should put this phone next to my shifter. That way, if a officer comes by, he doesn't go, hey, you're on your phone when you're driving. That ain't hands-free, brother. Right? We got our shifter here because we got a manual. A manuel. Just a floating stash and eyes. It's floating there. No, it's connected. It's connected. It's not floating. That'd be some long mustache hair. Let's see. You disappeared when you pulled that over your face. I know it's right. It's like, I hide myself. Where'd Jerome go? Must be his twin, mate. Yes, sir. And then right here, it slows down to 45. I should shut the radio off. It's a Spanish station. I like listening to Spanish Christian music sometimes. I'm not sure what's playing. Okay, I can't play that too long. They'll trick me out, get me in trouble. There, that's about as far as we can go with it. Oh, and we have our 9mm Canik TTI Combat on our side right here. Allegedly. It's the same one we used when we were deer hunting. Now, the other 2 days when I went hunting for Piggy, I had the 45 1911 with my nice leather thingy. Is that Manuel? Si, senor. Let's see. Russia blocked YouTube, VPN, and no. Yeah, you're right. Russia does not like my content. A lot of times when I go to Stu Shorts, it says not available in Russia, limited something, advertising or something. What's up, Micah? I saw you over there in the arms room. He went live. I was on for a few minutes. Did you get the acapella link I sent you? I believe so. Yeah, Russell. Singekmav? What in the world? I don't know what you're saying, 12th. He just stopped streaming. Did I now? Oh, yeah, he did for a little while. He needed a break, I think. Plus, he was sick, like I am right now. But, hey, I'm still trying to get it going. Let's see here. Russia banned Western media, and pretty sure. So, yeah, speaking of actual Western, it was the song The Big Iron. Big iron on his hip. That song, you know? That's the shorts. One of them went through no problem. The other two, they eliminated them. I was like, forget it. Don't crash. Oh, no, I'm good. Yep. What is that? Mustache. Hey, Micah. I'm dead. Yeah, we had a mishap with our trimmers yesterday, so I decided just to shave it into a mustache. Big old handlebar one. Maybe we'll do some content with it tomorrow more than... Well, that's the thing. I want to do content for you guys, shooting, but I need to get this hunt done and at least get a piggy to collect an ice agent. Yeah. They wouldn't have this type of camo, I doubt it. But I got some weird videos of some interesting looking mining stuff I came across. Modern. Like just today they were digging probably. Hey, what's up, Mythic? Mythic Sniper. I didn't quite do sniping today. We were hiking around for javelina. Okay, Paul Blart. How's it going? Pretty good, Mythic. How about you? My throat's a little sore still. My nose is all kind of plugged up. Probably not the best thing to be hunting when I'm not feeling the greatest. Hey, Mr. Jordan, it's been a while. Any luck yet? Nope. This is the third day. Third time. Nothing yet, brother. We've been doing, we did one mid-morning, afternoon, and then we did one mid-afternoon, evening, and then this is another mid-afternoon, evening. I can only go until the sun's down from about, I usually do about 3:30 to 6. Because with a rifle, you can only hunt until the sun's down in Arizona. Now, if you have a shotgun, which I have one with me, you can hunt at night. I'd prefer to do it, though, with a thermal or night vision, night scope. I don't have any of those. I could use a bright light, I guess. If it was a full moon, it might help, but it's all overcast, so. What's up, J-Dog? He say, oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been busy lately. We all have, right, Jordan? What you hunting? Javelina. You seen anything yet? Any good sign? I've had signs, especially by the river, which I might be back over there tomorrow, possibly. Maybe Monday, because it's the last day. I might go by the river again. Because there was some nice manure the first day and some tracks going down in the river. What else? See, I just got home. Looks like my roommate's already home. Skittles, Canilla. My doggies. What is that? A javelina's a pig. It's our native pigs. All right, I just got home. Ugh. My neck's got a kink in it. I'm headed out. Alrighty, Micah, what's going on? Bye. All right, I gotta open the gate. Skittles might end up popping in here, so if you see some fur fuzzing by, probably get demonetized, but you should do a butchering video if you get one. I did one of the quail. They didn't pull it, thankfully. Find their water hole, you find piggies. Yeah, there was trails down to the river. I wish I could hunt on the other side too, but the river is the zone line where it'd be a different zone. But I could do on the one side. I've done quite a bit of it already. All right, I'll be back. Gotta open the gate up. There's Skittles, guys. He wanted a short little trip. So he was with me the first hunt day. Canella, don't go far. Canella, come on. There she is. She's happy. Don't cut in front of me. You might get ran over, girl. he likes riding. Hi, Skittles. Oh, buddy. Look, Skittles, there you are. There's Skittles. Yeah. Oh, you actually do butchering visuals surprisingly, but don't dare screw up a muzzle brake. Screw off a muzzle brake. Oh, I know, right? More duct tape on the seat drum. They're not torn. I don't have any duct tape on the seats. That's not duct tape. This is camouflage. And these are old. These seats are old. Well, the covers. They're probably 15 years old. Jacob, what's up? He said, or if you post that type of content, do it on the outdoor one, LOL. The butchering, yeah. This hunting stuff I'll probably put on there, honestly, because that is outdoor stuff. These Skittles. He's a good boy. No, I don't have any duct tape on the seats. And there's the big doggy. Canella, what you smell, girl? What you smelling? Oh, what you smell? Can you dispatch? Can you dispatch on YouTube? Not on live. Yeah. You're saying for an animal, hopefully. Wait, they call us animals, don't they? Come on, Skittles. I know you want to stay, but hey, we ain't doing more. We ain't doing no more, buddy. Puerco? What's a puerco? What's a puerco? I don't know what a puerco is. Me no. Hey, Skittles. What you smelling? Huh? Yeah, I don't know that Spanish word, a puerco. I know what a cerdo is. A cerdo is, in Spanish, that would be pig. They have two names for pig. That's the only one I remember. A lot of times it depends where you're from. Some countries use cerdo, and some use, I think, the one you were talking about, if it's the Spanish. Yeah, that's not the one I know. The one I know is cerdo. Canela. Come on. Canela, no. Come on. In the yard. Good girl. All right, what we got? More piggy. Yep. Did you hear about the shooting in Canada? Very sad. I think it might also have ended up. I think it might also be the end of my SKS. Why? Is that what they used? I didn't pay attention to that. What I hate is Canada is twitching it so much. The way they're saying it is downing it. They said, "Oh, it was a woman that did it." No, it wasn't. It was a guy acting like a woman. Mexican use pork. Cerdo is also an insult. Depends. Gordo is. Jordan said, you mean Tumbly Ridge? Is that the person's name? Yes, Russell. But yeah, I haven't done much reading on it, just a little bit. Let me make sure I locked up the car, because there's like 4 pew-pews in there. 2 shotguns, an AR, and I think a pistol in the armrest. I think it's in there. And then I got one on me. There's at least 3. I know that. Jordan said, yep. Yeah, I heard women in a dress and instantly knew what wasn't the full story. Yep. Hey, what's up, Evan? J-Mac. Mexicans are insult as nicknames. Yeah, they do. They call them all sorts of weird names that are bad. My buddy locked the front door. I wonder if he went through the front.
I didn't know I locked it. Sorry.
Hello, mate.
Come on in. You're looking good in that
Stash.
badass camo.
Remember when they were calling criminals dark white? What in the world? Hey, what's up, Andrew? How's it going, my friend? How are you? All right, we gotta. It's dark in here because I gotta turn the light on. Allegedly. I didn't know when the guns used were confirmed, but I heard speculation it was an SKS in Vector 9, which is already printed. Hey, CZ, what's up? CZ, my friend. Hey, YouTube, look. Look, YouTube. Look, YouTube, look. Look what I found. See that sign right there? Can you read that? It says it's not for sale. Yeah. Nothing in here is ever for sale, YouTube. See, look. Look at this. Look. Not for sale. Oh, same with here. Look. See? YouTube, not for sale. The new city had a long gun and a modified pistol, so maybe the Vector was cut down. I don't know. They're going to ban... What's that? I don't even know what that is. Crap, I was going to ask for... Allegedly. What's my battery anyways? 41%. Where's the pew-pew's fault? No, it never is unless it's a P320. Then it is. No, that wasn't a rainbow flag, at least not on my end. It didn't pop up as a rainbow flag. It only has blue, pink, and white. That ain't a rainbow flag. No, the rainbow flags, I know what you mean on that. But hey, I gotta let the doggies in. Yeah, they probably, who knows what they were all over. All right, we back.
Back again. We are back again. Tell a friend, scratch a back.
All right, what we got going? Yeah, there's that flag. That's the one did is trans. It's probably a case of ignorance is bliss for you. Yeah. Our biggie size they had to outlaw. Biggie size? What? It's like saying spoons make you fat. I know, right? Model 94. Yeah, I have two of them. That's a Model 94 right there from 1904. That's a Model 92 right here from the mid-70s. It's a 44 Magnum. That one there is a carbine saddle ring from 1904. It's a 25-35. Pretty much a it's a 30-30 case, neck down. Critter, but they do. Yeah, I know, right? Didn't hear about Canada. I have, yeah. Beautiful. Yep. That top one looks like a 94. That one's just a 22 a Henry. It's not cold in here. I'm just keeping my hat on, even though I have my hair cut. All right, let's turn the light on in here. What's my battery on this thing? This is an 8 amper, so it'll last a long time. Long time. Yeah, the top one's a Henry. The rest are Winchesters. Where's my tablet? I don't think my tablet's in here. I like the one above the holding the sign. Oh, that one? That's the antique. That one is an antique. It's from 1895. It's a Model 92, chambered in 3220. That's my favorite lever action I own. Let's see. Also heard that the shooter in Canada didn't even have a valid firearms license, so they were committing a crime by even having them. Yep. Problem isn't the laws, it's the enforcement of current laws. You have a 1950s 94. Awesome. And it's a Henry. Cool. Awesome sauce. Let's see. We need to turn these on. Get some powder going. Jordan, are you law enforcement? Our law enforcement sucks. Yeah. What happened? I have a busy day running calls and bill inspections. Oh, Andrew, it was the other day. Remember, there was a shooting in Canada the other day. Comes to pew-pew laws, they always forget criminals don't care about breaking laws. Correct. They ban it for all the good guys, and the bad guys will still get them. Because guess what? The countries that ban them still get them. Yep, and punish the law-abiding citizen. Yep. Exactly. Creator gets it. And he's from, if I recall, you're over there from California, right? Yes, it does, Russell, and you know better than me, being a Surrey. I'm a good guy. Yeah, me too. Sorry, man. I have a Winchester model 1950, model 94 and 33, and also Henry and 22. Cool. Okay, I thought there's more. No, that's just what we're talking about. Law enforcement or like laundering enforcement. Laundering their own goodies. Did I expand these ones already? Yeah, I think so. We need the setter. That's the expander.
Is this one the setter, mate?
That's the seat. Yep. Allegedly, right, 12th? Allegedly. Excuse me, guys. Still a little bit stuffed up. Allegedly. I'm a little jealous of them levers. Yeah, I have 2 more actually. No, 3 more. I've got a 30-30 leaning against this table and AC unit beside the safe. That looks like a Marlin 336, but it's a Rossi Rio Grande. I got it in 2012, John 13. Beside it's a lever action 10 gauge from 1901. It's a model 1901 as well. It's the first year they made that model. And then I have a lever action the safe that's a Savage 300, model 99. You need a camo ski mask. I actually have one that goes for the whole head too. Yeah, that way they can't find me. I'm way behind on guns. Whoops, sorry, I got my finger stuck there. Let's turn on all message chats. I forgot about that. Let's see, we're having huge extortion crimes here in Surrey. Them cops don't care. Yeah, I know, right? Fortunately, I think most libs nowadays are just ignorant to the dynamics of how these laws impact on our society. Right. They live in ignorance thinking they're fighting for what's right. In their own eyes, yeah. Anybody have an RCR? I don't even know what an RCR is, unfortunately. To Ada Way. What's up, Stifler? Hey, bud. Let's see here. Doing a poll for you guys real quick. I can only do 4 questions at once, so. All right, we got 11 people in the chat. Sweet. Well, now 14. Ain't that cool? What's going on, folks? Gotta make sure my thingy's working. My thingy's dinging right. My thingy be thinging right. Where's 9mm? I think it's right here, but I just want to make sure. 9mm Luger. 69 1069. All right, we're good. Está bien. Actually hit a beef, so just know I was going for elk. They're not even near each other, dude. What do you mean? Excuse me. Nowhere is good, Sis. Is this the LGBTQ meetup? Definitely. Definitely. Can't you tell? I got rainbow hair. Most definitely. You are in the right place, Nowhere. Awesome. Thanks for coming by. We got flags that are pride flags everywhere in here. Do you use your shotgun for hunting? What ones? Any shotgun reloading? So the only shotgun reloading I do are for my old here, I'll turn the camera around if I can get you off the stand here. The only reloading I do are for these. These are all black powder or black powder equivalent. So I would reload something like these, the brass shells. This is an old one. I'm not going to reload this. This is from like early 1900s. It's a Winchester number 12, not gauge 12 or 12 gauge. It's number 12. And the 10s. That one there's a 10 on the bottom. Never had elk, but I'm pork all the way. There you go. Nowhere this is. Hell yeah. Elk is good. You should try it if you get a chance. Actually, I have. It's been a little bit. I actually applied for a elk this fall, hopefully. We'll see if we get one. My high point is better than your guns. Hey, some high points are pretty good, honestly. I don't have any high points. Looks like Walnut Claro. Okay, my monthly Canadian gun law rant is over. Next. Thanks for watching my guns. I'll be looking them back now. Yeah, what's up, LOL Cal? How you doing? What you up to? Yeah, that's exactly what Papa Pew Pew says about those old double barrels. He's like, yep, Desert's just keeping them for me until I need them. Yeet cannon shoots pretty good, surprisingly. Yes, most of them do. They just give them garbage because they just don't look that good. Never had elk, but I'm pork all the way. Wasn't really paying attention. Canadians banned the SKS. It will be a total crap show before they ain't registered. Needle in a haystack, no. Find a million needles in a million haystacks. I know, right? I can use shotgun in hunting. I do for, like, I actually could hunt. You can hunt at night in Arizona with a shotgun. I don't have night sights, though. I do have bright flashlights, so I could do that. Hunt at night with a shotgun. Jordan, lots of boat accidents with those guns in them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we know what you mean. See, Andrew says, gotcha, good stuff. Same here for right now. That's all I got as far as modern firearms is a shotgun and 2 of my dad's muzzleloaders. Awesome. And a 22. What brand's the 22? That's all I can afford for now, right? Looks done for sure. What's up, Jake? So you can go live but not text back. My fingers still smell like doo-doo because of you. Because of me. Really? What's up, Jake? Yeah, Russell, plus all the natives way up north who don't pay attention to biannual gun bans. The Eskimos. They've been using those for years up there. Yep. Sorry, guys, I'm just all stuffed up. Pardon my noises in my nose. And our little thing's having issues. Stable. Come on. Our little scale thing's having problems. Sadly, if it happens, I think a lot of innocent people will end up in jail. We don't even put actual criminals in jail anymore, so I don't know how they work. Right, like what's his name? Like Russell, he had that issue. Heritage Arms 22. Okay, I got one of those. It's a Rough Rider. It's a Rough Rider 22 where I can change out the cylinders to 22 mag. Hey, Eastern. Get some echinacea. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? So I have different teas I've been drinking in the evening, which has some echinacea and other herbs and stuff in it. Hibiscus, honey. I forget what else is in them. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thank you for that 100. Eastern Washington, good evening. Hi, creator. Oh, that one got done quick. What's up, Nishta? Handbag, long time no see. My dislike 2026. I see you. You see me. What you mean? How you doing, Nishta Mansala? Nishta Mansala. Something like that, right? Nishta Mansala? Sorry if I'm butchering it. My little scale ain't working right. It's all over the place. All right, it's stable. Go ahead and start pouring. I'm not sure what's wrong with this. My scale's it's on the fritz. It's on the fritz, mate. See if that works. Let's see here. Like is a long time. I've never seen you making lives. I've been making lives for since August, September, something like that. It's just I had a beard then. I just shaved my beard off to a mustache yesterday. Can you show me a 22? Yeah, that one right there is a 22. That one on top. That's a 22 up there. It's a Henry. I have a Rough Rider Heritage 22, 20 mag, 6.5. That's about what mine is, I think. Or no, it might be a little shorter. The count dropped from 11 to 6. Crazy. Now it's to 8. Andrew, have you seen the 16-inch barrel ones? Those are neat. There was one for sale at the gun auction 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. It went more than you could get it brand new. Now, a lot of those sales, though, were to help the family out because he had to sell a lot of his private collection for expenses for medical. So, we cut any SVDS. I'm not even sure what that is. What's an SVDS? I do not know. I might need a clarification. Let's learn together. Yes, I have. And now Desert's face is cold. Oh, no joke. That's no joke there, bro. It was cold today. I had to put this up while I was hunting today. You bet it was. Like if I just go like this, it feels normal. But if I go like this, it's like, whoa. It's all prickly right now because, it's growing. Is like an AK, but like a sniper. Oh, one of those. Yeah, and they have that little cushion thingy around the eyepiece. I've seen it. My local pawn and gun had one. I do not have one of those. I have, I don't have one of those. Uh-oh, we did a boo-boo. That one we didn't open up. That was the problem on that one. We didn't expand it, so it had an issue. My mother is putting a Night Force scope on his first bolt-action rifle. I think he's crazy, but maybe I'm just jealous. It's probably that latter part. Western War II rifle, no. I think so, in Cold War too. That's why I haven't shaved my beard in 5 years. Well, I haven't shaved my beard off since 2018. Before that would have been 2015. 2016. I'm thinking of something else. Hey, can you show me run in your gun room? Africa was in the world. An African gun? I don't have any African guns. Like, they had Lee Enfields from over there in Mosins. I do not have any of those. Mausers, too. I have a Turkish Mauser in the corner over there. But I don't have any African ones. My sister's boyfriend is in Cambridge Bay, north of Arctic Circle. It's negative 56 with a wind chill. Wow. That's like Siberia. Siberia is like that cold, isn't it? Helicopter. He's a helicopter pilot. Okay. 3 people in here? Nah, there's more than 3 people in here. Stop lying to us, tubes. YouTubes. And my scale just keeps having problems. See if it works. It's summer, so Antarctica is warmer. Yeah. In Africa, what was in your room? I don't have an African room. This is my man cave. In Africa. I've never been to Africa. Nope. I have an uncle, an aunt, and a niece that were over there. Or cousin, sorry. He's flying defense guys into the NORAD sites for upgrades. There you go. Sweet. It's like my uncle's brother-in-law has connections in Africa. There is more than one person in here, YouTube. Stop playing that. YouTube, stop it. There is more than that in here. There's more than that many people in here. Now it shows 2. There's more than 2 in here, too. There's like 4 or 5 of you in here. Where's that paper I read all that stuff on when they do boo-boos like this? I see 3. Nishta says, no. I was like talking about, can you show me around your room? Well, you said Africa, so who knows though? Yeah, let's do a head count. Yeah, type 1 if you're in the chat. So I got a 5.77 Schneider here, a number 4 rolling block 32 rimfire. These 2 here are garden gun 9mm. They're rimfire from one's an antique, one's just so not. That's an antique 25 rimfire. 16 gauge double barrel from Zastava, Yugoslavian. It's an M75 if I recall. That shotgun's a 12 gauge Sears and Roebuck from the 50s. That's a 10 gauge from the 60s. It's the New England Firearms. That's an antique shotgun I'm working on. That's a 10 gauge, my favorite one. It's a Beretta Silverhawk from the 60s. That's a 10 gauge Sterling, I think, or something. Williams, can't remember what that one is. That's a Belgium 10 gauge antique. This is actually an English 12 gauge. I thought it was from Belgium, but it's not. It's in English. I think when I made a video about it, I said it was in Belgium, but that one's in English. It's a F. Williams 12 gauge. That's a Sterling. That one is a Grenache, and that one is an American Firearms. Then we got our lever actions here, 44 mag, 3220, model 92. That's model 94. That's model 92. 2520, 2535, and a 22. That's a model 94. We've got a 338 Lapua. We've got the AK-47. That is a 36-inch spare 12-gauge Marlin original goose gun. SKS with a big old banana on it. 303 Lee Enfield. Behind that's a Mosin Nagant M38 carbine. And then that is a Turkish 8mm Mauser. We got some handguns in there. There is my lever action 30-30 Rossi Rio Grande, and that is a 10 gauge original 1901. That's a pellet gun, PCP. Behind it's a little dinky 22. And on our side, allegedly, we have a 9mm. Yep. Seems like a sound theory. Looking at levers may need the 32. Yeah, I've got it. That one's a 32. That one's a 32-20. I would love to get a 32 special. Said that Sears went chapter 11. Yeah, they did. Either the view count drop if someone else acts active in chat for a while. It jumps when people type 1. Maybe. Who knows? You're killing me. Why? What's going on? How am I killing you? What do you mean? I'm making you laugh over what? Where you're like, what? I've never seen this guy's collection. Which probably not, because I used to display them. Every day I had a different theme. One day I'd have lever actions on the table. Another time semi-autos. Another time revolvers. Another time bolt actions. Another time shotguns. Would you guys see the 9mm floating in the air? LOL. On my side, allegedly? Yeah, Gemini does suck. They can, shove it where the sun don't shine. Is that what they say? Pardon my French. Andrew says, I've been looking at maybe possibly just giving up on anything that's bolt action and try to get for a single shot deer rifle of any kind. Maybe I'm looking at maybe 30-30, 243. Single shots of those around here are hard to find. You could get a bolt action a lot easier than a single shot of one of those. At least where I'm at. Where it's dark and hairy. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hey guys, by the way, which Andrew, I'm sorry, I haven't listened to your last message you gave me, but Andrew and I are going to meet up. He's going to a funeral for, I think, an uncle that passed away in Tucson, and on his way out, he's going to stop by. So I did not listen to his last message he gave me to see what we're going to end up doing, but I'll see if I can look at that today to make sure we're still holding true. Yep, we're going to meet up sometime. Andrew there, Kelso. Excuse me. He's from Arizona. Going to do a collab. I kind of doubt if we're doing anything major. We'll find out. The handlebars are awesome. I hope you keep it for when you eventually take a picture with your javelina. I don't know. Been looking at a lot of pawn shops lately and seen a lot of single shots. One had a 444 Marlin. I think you actually put 4 4s. You probably meant to put 444 Marlin. It'd be 3 4s. 444 Marlin. Andrew, if you are just looking for a challenge, find a Remington rolling block for hunting season. There you go. And my little scale is having issues again. It needs a tissue. I have that rolling block number 4 Remington, but it's old. Leave it on the 19th. So I know the 21st, I think it's the 21st on Saturday, I'll be in Benson, Andrew, but I'm not sure exactly what time right now. We're having like a small meeting up there with like some of our church family, with another pastor to kind of see where we're headed with our church that we have and just see how things are going. Hey, Thomas, today I allegedly have on my side, and while I was hunting, a Canik TTI Combat. Most of the time I pocket carry a 380 2.0 Bodyguard or my 365. How you doing, by the way? I accidentally unfollowed you and followed again. I was unfollowing stuff for my upcoming security clearance interview Tuesday on Instagram. Oh, okay. And he says, we'll be leaving, heading your way after the 21st. We'll let you know when we will. Yeah, it's the 21st that on a Saturday, I think it is, that I will be in Benson. We're meeting, I don't know where we're meeting. We might be meeting at my sister's house or this other fellow's place we have church at over there. 444. Yeah, that's what I figured. Mine is a Staccato CS with a Holson ACSS Vulcan in green. Nice. I don't have a Staccato. Not yet. One of these days, maybe. One of these days. One of these days. They have the XC too, right? 444 Marlin is a cool caliber. Yeah, I'd like to get one of those in a. I would love to get just about every lever action you can get of stuff. And there's more than one person in here, YouTube. There's literally 4 people talking right now. Don't tell me there's only one in here. Dad, a rolling block. I ended up selling it, and I wish I didn't. I was hard up for money. Just recently divorced, and things were bad when I moved down from here in Mississippi. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube, there's more than one in here. Come on, man. Get a grip, YouTube. What are you gay? What are you gay? Typing to prove my theory. LOL. My uncle's service is at 11 a.m. in Tucson on the 21st. Okay. Well, I figured you mean a.m. I just added that. I don't think it'd be 11 p.m. That'd be kind of light. Fue muy tarde. Now it says 0. YouTube, there is not 0 people in here. Now it says 1 again. You have a Henry Model X that's all precision tactical out. 1 pound trigger. That's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of tactical levers. Now, if you would be a tactical, make sure you put Wook's wood furniture on it. Uncle passed away Sunday as well in Kansas. My condolences. 43 Spanish. My wife loves her rolling block. In 43 Spanish. Okay. 4570. Awesome. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't have a 4570 yet. One of these days. How you doing, by the way, Thomas? Thanks for coming in to Desert Armory and More. And again, it's saying 0 people are in here. YouTube, what is wrong with you? What are you gay? Yeah, same. Don't like tactical lever actions, wood grain and blued steel, or nothing for me. Yep. Thomas says he's doing good. Awesome. I'm stuffy, as you can hear. I keep sniveling, and I have a sneeze coming on. And my dog's barking. What are you barking at?
I think one of the neighbor dogs farted and they heard it.
No, good. Our UPS is out there. You're okay now. It's just UPS across the street. Doggy's barking again. The neighbor has a UPS truck parked out front getting something delivered. A little late in the day, but they do that sometimes around here. Let's see here. We are just the nobody squad. Yeah, I know, right? Now it's just 6 people. Sorry, CZ. Like and subscribe. Hey, Elijah, what's up? Yeah, sorry for your loss, bro. I lost my uncle and my grandpa. Which uncle I was never close to, but the grandpa I was. Within, was it 12 hours of each other? A couple years back. Like to count the levers, but I won't choose one over a good old walnut stock old school lever. Yep. You're all decked out in camo. Yes, I was hunting. Canelo, what do you want? What do you want? Here's my tablet. Found you. Why does it say 6%? That don't make no sense. Yeah, I was hunting earlier. Canelo, what do you want? Tablet needs plugged in. I think it hit 5%, so it's having some problemas. Gotta get the charge cord up and over. Lost my mom in 2018. Our friends on the same day in January of 2020. My dad in 21. Wow. Excuse me. Thanks, CZ. I appreciate it. All right, I need to get my charge cord over here. Let's see if I can get. Oh, it was only 4%. Let's get our tablet on here. Turn Twitch on. You watching any auctions or pawn stores? Guns? There was one at a pawn shop I had my eye on, and it was there about 3 or 4 months, and I was about to ask, what's the cheapest you'll give me for it? And then it sold. It was a K31 Swiss. I think it was 4 something or 3 or 5 something. Straight pull. I think it was a K31. Something similar to that. Let's get you guys started up here. Let's see here. Get our thingy going here. All right, get you guys switched over. This all set up. There we go. There we go. Hey guys, welcome to Jerome's Outdoor Adventures and Desert Armory and More. We're doing some hunting earlier, so that's why we have our garb on still. 6.5 or 7.5 Swiss. What was it? I think it was a 7.5. Well, Andrew, sorry for hear that. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Yeah, I've had a lot of those, so I'm not sure. Between that and sometimes he needs to teach us something, and he puts us through those. Don't do this often. Ask for prayer. My sleep has been very sparse, extremely stressed out. You did mention that you haven't been getting much sleep. We'll remember you, Russell. That's UCZ. What's up, D? How's it going, D? Will do, Russell. Hopefully it gets better. Have you tried melatonin? Yeah, melatonin doesn't help. What's DH up to? I just was on a hunt. So that's why I'm decked out with camo right now. There's a CZ in it, buckshot. Hang in there. Trying to do some. Wasn't for friends and family. It would be too hard. Yep. Having my daughters move down here helped. You tried magnesium, Russell? Magnesium. Hey, what's up, Jelly? We having some gun action. We did do some shooting today. Or not shooting, hunting. Did you shoot anything while you're hunting? I did not, Elijah. Hunted around. I got to figure out how far it was. It might have been about 2 miles. It wasn't very far, but it was up some creeks and valleys. Some unique looking terrain. I'll post some stuff about it tonight, probably. Things messing up still. Some modern mining people were doing. Mizo Jordan, I hope so. Thanks, Andrew. I really appreciate your words. I started about 4 or a little after 4 hunting, and then I quit like at 6. So I think it was just a little less than 2 hours. Nine people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Did someone else donate some jewels? It went to 26. Appreciate that, whoever that was. I don't know who that was. Whoever did that. Appreciate you. That's 26 cents. Yay! Does Twitch give you kickback? It does, but right now, for some reason, was because I don't get a lot of views. I don't get anything, really. Actually, I have more, I think, on Rumble. Even though I can't get on Rumble right now, it doesn't let me do anything. I have like 50 cents over there, maybe 10 cents. It doesn't. I don't have many views, so. CZ, you're welcome. Okay, shoot. I was going to put beef. What happened? What happened? What's up, Pugs? CZ, you're welcome. Since I moved down to Mississippi, it's been hard knowing you have very few people before I started knowing with the Forest Service. Then after met a woman who basically helped me. There you go. Well, hi, brother. Tying up, marrying her. She's wonderful. Probably up marrying her. Something like that. CZ will do the same for you. If you're dealing with stress, make sure to get your exercise in, walks, weights, running. Really, anything helps a lot with stress. Yeah, get your mind off of it. And the one thing that really helps is songs for myself, music, Christian music, and sermons and reading God's word. Get any tracks found this time around? Tracks? Yes, as well as deer tracks. No manure of deer or... Well, I might have saw a deer. I didn't see any manure of piggies. Coyote, though. Like on the good side of YouTube. I don't know, maybe. Never elk, so not possible. What's up, Anonymous Prime? How you doing? How is Anonymous Prime? Appreciate you coming to Desert Armory and More. We just got done with a hunt. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything. Didn't see any piggies. But we do shooting content here, hiking, outdoor stuff, hunting stuff, cave exploring, old mine exploring. Check us out. Appreciate it if you could. Consider subscribing or, hey, better yet, become part of the membership family for $1.99 a month. Russell's one, AT is one. I think I have maybe 12 or 13, something like that. Creator, I do 3 hours, 4 times a week at the aquatic center. Yeah, you did mention you do a lot of walking. And my scale's still having problems like crazy. Don't think I could sleep if I didn't exercise. I need to get my blood flowing. Yeah, there you go. Did you stop at a good one now? Yep, right on the money. Hey, what's up, Willowman? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming by. Yeah, you know we don't have that. Andrew, I wish you the best with the lady in your life. There you go. Pug says, yeah, I like being here. I had to deal with guy or gal that was being NSFW. Hate those people. I'm doing good. How's your dogs? They're doing great. She's pretty much normal, I think. I'm doing well. I'm a little stuffy, and I have to cough here and there to clear that out. But yeah, the dogs are great, CZ. Dogs are great. They're doing awesome. How much more should you guys get this summer and into the fall? Just wondering. How much more should you guys get this summer? Of what? Rain? What are we talking about, Andrew? Maybe YouTube kicked out the other one. Glad to hear that. Thank you, Russell. Yeah, she seems like she's back to normal. She's running around, jumping up and down. The old German Shepherd. Yeah, she's like 13 or 14 years old. So I got her in 2019, and she was probably 5 or 6 when I found her. Yep. Yep. We're finishing those 9mm from yesterday. Susie, thank you. I appreciate it. Same back at you. Awesome. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to hopefully maybe get up a little earlier and do an earlier morning hike. Maybe leave at like 6 and go find a spot because I think the sun comes up right after 7. Yep. CZ says you're welcome with his little praying hands. 31 likes. Wow, we're already at 31 likes. Awesome, guys. You guys getting any rain or snow? The Sierra Nevadas are supposed to get 5 to 10 feet of snow next week. So we just got rain today. And definitely the mountains that I was just hunting by, the foothills of them where it starts slanting up and going to the mountains, they might have got a dusting up there. It kind of looked like it. But there was still snow up there from the snow before last and then the snow not too long ago. Whoop, I'm going to go by. See you, Pugs. Thank you. That makes her almost 100 in human years. Yeah, I don't really go by that because to me it doesn't make any sense. A year's a year. Getting an electric guitar, any song you recommend? What's the forbidden one? Is it Stairway to Heaven? I can't remember. The one people do not want you playing. Hey, what's up, Joe Bird? How's it going, brother? Hey, what's up? Freebird? Is that one of them? I'm thinking of the one that people start playing. They're like, no, you can't play that here. What's up, Jeff? What are you hunting and what caliber? So, we were hunting piggies this evening. We're back home now, loading some 9mm. I was having my 223 AR 5.56 with some TSX. I think they were TSX or TTX, something like that. Normas. They were hollow points. That's what we had in there. I have some Fusion Federals too that I might use, but we haven't seen any yet. Evidence, but we haven't seen any yet. They're a lot harder to hunt than the wild pigs that are over there in like Mississippi, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Arkansas. Ours are our native pigs, so they're pretty evasive. They don't have very good eyesight, but they have pretty good noses. I'm a free bird. Yes, rain. What are those shield icons on your text? So, instead of being a little wrench for the moderators, they put a little shield. You love my 450. Oh, 450 Legend. There you go. I don't have one of those. My state does not require a straight wall jacket for hunting. And so we don't actually have a lot of that stuff here, like the Bushmasters or the Legends. Not really. It's the mod, William, come back. Yeah, Jeff, thanks for coming. I think you're new to the channel. Appreciate you coming in to Desert Armory and More. We do hunting content, mining, like mine exploring, cave exploring, hiking, shooting stuff. Check us out. Bushmaster. There we go. I knew there was Legend. There was like a 400 Legend, 350 Legend, and then a 350 Bushmaster and a 450. Is that how it is? I don't know. I'm a little foggy on that because not many people have them around here. I'm in Arizona, by the way. Southern Arizona. We're Jerome's bodyguard. Yep. Do you see my new profile picture? You are seen and loved by God. Monica, thank you. And that is so true. I'm a Christian, by the way. Thank you, Monica, for spreading positivity in God's word. Took a whitetail at 200 yards. I wish I could have got a whitetail. I went hunting in November for a whitetail buck. Never saw one. 12 doe, but no bucks. 4 days of hiking, 38 miles. Last time Jerome needs is a bodyguard. Yeah, the last thing I need. Bodyguards in spirit. Hey, I had that 2.0 bodyguard. That's a little 380. Different type. Talking about Bushmaster in Windham Armory, the company that the original owners of Bushmaster started. I'm not sure. Heard something about that. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Willow says, I got regret on Valentine's Day. She hit me with that get away down the 4-barrel type stuff. What? It's not the 14th, is it? Tomorrow's the 14th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, not today. February 14th is Valentine's Day. I would love to message my old girlfriend and say some stuff because I still like her a lot. Thing is, she still likes me. That's the thing. She started dating someone else, and then she's like, you know what? I think I like Jerome better. Anywho, we'll leave that. I think Cavallina have good hearing. They do. Bad eyesight, decent sniffer, good hearing. What you waiting for? She was dating someone after me. Well, the good ones are hard to find, too. I'm a Christian believer that believes that God's word is true and still for us today. That's hard to find, those ones nowadays. Dude, Jerome, you might have a great chance. I don't know. How old do I sound to you? How old do you sound to me? I don't know, my friend. I really don't know. And we ain't gonna guess. What's up, Rebecca? How you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're having a blessed day. Me too. I'm a believer. Perfect. Hey, through Jesus Christ is the only way. Sorry, wrong text. Let's see. If you're a minor, Willow, we don't want to know. Did not mean to put that. I haven't seen you in a while. I've been doing lives almost every night for the past, what was it? August, September? I did have a week off. Unfortunately, YouTube gave me a whole week of a strike, and I did nothing wrong. The blue shield, it means that we are the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement. The people called NICE, right? Good luck on the hunt, man. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Really appreciate you coming by. We've had a couple new people. You're a new person. There was someone else a little bit ago and a new. It gets those new subscribers, which is hard to get right now with this type of stuff. YouTube just, man, I used to get like 200-300 people in here at once. The one time went up to 400 something. Now we're lucky to get 10 to 20, 25. I did get, I think, 32, 33 like a week ago. That was a miracle. Fue un milagro. I even want to put a text to my friend in the chat and didn't know I even put that. Interesting. Eastern Washington, that's a month full. It's Friday the 13th, and I'm on shift, and I'm just cringy. Well, just keep that sidearm on. You'll be fine. Jason ain't coming for you. Friday the 13th, mate. Yep. Yep. Just keep that sidearm on. You'll be all good. Make sure they're silver tipped, just in case there's zombies. No, that would be werewolves. Zombies is a steak. What type of steak is that? I forget. Andrew says, I'm not worried about Jason. I'm not worried about the knuckleheads causing problems that have me running on fires and stuff. Yeah. Of course, that's just a movie anyways. I don't think it was based on real events, Jason. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Allegedly a 9. Allegedly. What's Charlie up to? Appreciate you coming. Sticks are vampires, I think. Yeah, but I forget what type of wood it is. It's a special type of wood. Oh, and crosses. And garlic. New person, what's up? But Russell, it still spells shield. Yep. Sticks vampires. Yep. Andrew, does your department have any cool brush trucks? I've seen a few CUCVs, M1028s as bush trucks. They're pretty cool. I've worked on some of those huge internationals, changed the oils on them. Man, those are fun to work on. They take a while to change the oil on them. I did some air brake valving fixing too. Did you go hunting? I did, Charlie. I just was hunting some pig. Unfortunately, we didn't get any. And I just kept my camo on. Willie says, yes, allegedly it's probably some nightmare someone thought up where that there was a tweaker. Yeah. Having an out-of-life experience or something. What does 12 say? Projecting or something? And some 7.3 power. Oh, did a way to go. That's a bulletproof motor, bro. I like the 7.3s. Good motor. Good motor. How much longer do you have for hunting? Monday is my last day. So it's actually longer than a week. My deer hunt was only a week. The piggy hunt is a week and a half. Because I started Friday last night, not just yesterday's Friday, but the Friday before that was the first day I could go hunting, even though I started on Saturday because I had work last Friday. So I have till Monday. Probably because of the holiday, probably could be. Because International made it instead of... Yeah, but Creator, International also made the 6.0. At least the 6.0 my old friend had, my old boss, it said International on it. That was not as bad as the 6.4, but it was still pretty bad. He had so many problems with his. Now, my uncle, though, he had the 6.4, or the 6.0. No problems. Probably because he never tuned it up. See, what it is people are used to the 7.3, how you could just about throw anything out and it'd take it. Well, the 6.0 is already a high output, and they were already cranking it way up, and it blew them. My department that I volunteer for, Hebron, 2 pickups for brush truck sand. The department I work for just got a truck that we're going to outfit. A truck. Awesome. True, I forgot about those. Those says my dad's friend got like a massive hog, like 600 pounds, and bacon 8 foot long. Yeah, those are the wild boars. We don't have those here, William. What's up, 747? Back from Breadland. Wherever that is. Hey, Chris, welcome back. Thank you for coming again. Department I work for just got a 750, and it's a flatbed, which they're going to take it off and put a fire engine body on it and turn it into a brush truck and rescue truck as well. Those 750s are massive. I think Ford's biggest one is an 850. I think that's the biggest one Ford makes. Germanland. Oh, Deutschland. I've never been to Germany. I have to go. Bye. See you, William. Chris, do you know I'm the channel you're subscribed to? Chris, yeah, you were on the other day. I remember you. I remember you're a Lego person. And your shirt on there says, I love family. See William. Charlie says, I think the winter is gone in Florida. It's just getting hot again. Oh, the winter. There you go. Got a little bit more to trickle out. There we go. We're reloading 9mm over here. Bye, says Creator. We had a Peterbilt with a 3406 for tank truck. Like a water tank truck. Got another sneeze coming. Excuse me. Got to go on premium economy. I'll be back. I need to let the donkeys out. All right, I'm back. What we got? Nice pumps. Pumps. My pumps actually aren't. Those are levers. Those are lever actions. Want to go hog hunting so bad, but haven't got to go this year. Pretty little target to hit. Yeah, they picked it up at the Mississippi State Forestry Surplus Yard for $100. Going to fix it. An old rig? Wow. Aircraft was an A339 Condor, A330-900. Also, Neo means new engine option. Is that what Neo meant? Not Neo as in like the Matrix? All the truck talk, and here I am hunting out the Honda Civics in desperate need of an upgrade. You and, what's his name? He's looking for a vehicle too. Whoops, I just dumped that out. Eastern, not Eastern. He usually sits in his truck and it's snowy outside. He's a farmer. He's from Wisconsin. I'm drawing a blank. I think AT, it was a cat engine. Cool. Guess tomorrow we're supposed to have several weather tornadoes sometimes. Morning, night, not looking forward to it. It was nice having the cold weather for a while. Now we're having warm weather. Bipolar. Hey, Desert. Health. Just like Southern Arizona, bipolar as well. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Eastern. Sorry, I got that mixed up. No, it's a cat engine, but there's 5 different versions of it. Yeah. Sharp 346B. AT. Nope, I'm fixing my rigs. What type of rigs? Beef people want most, and elk next, then chicken, then poor old pork. Last time pork wasn't getting any love either. Poor Will Piggy. How long have you been streaming? 1 hour and 14 minutes. And only 27 minutes on Twitch over there. Jay Sharp is who you're thinking of. No, not Jay Sharp. I know who he is. He might be over there too. Mean streaming? Oh, I started doing lives back in August, September. But it went downhill about 2-3 months ago. YouTube is being just mean. No, I'm thinking of, it's on the tip of my tongue. He usually sits in his truck, and the cows are in the distance, and there's snow. Wife's 78 VW bus and my 74 VW bug. That's cool. All the best performing version, but they have a tendency of cracking their heads. Okay. What was that? There you go, doing dumb stuff again. I'm trying to remember who he is. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, Brookside. Brookside. Christian, should I leave? I don't know. That's up to you. YouTube is gay. YouTube, why are you gay? Why are you gay? That's way too light. It's a whole ounce or grain off. Why are you gay? No, but it's your worst. What's my worst? Chris, no stay, buddy. Choice, I mean. But it's your choice. It's not mine, it's yours. It's your evening being spent with me and the guys. Wait, it's daytime, it's nighttime. It is, where I'm at here in Arizona, it is night, sort of, it's evening, 7-Eleven. My favorite numbers. 7-Eleven. When my brother was 7, I was 11. My favorite numbers. Wow, this thing is just not measuring right. It's confused and befuddled. Diffused and confuddled. Oh, you're 2 hours ahead of me. Okay. You must be like back east, like where my brother lives. He lives in Pennsylvania. You know, in that same time zone. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Well, I still need to pick up the rest of my ammo that fell on the floor last night. There's like, what, 47 sitting on the floor, I think, down on the floor down there. I didn't pick them up. 9/11. Uh-oh. There's more than one person in your YouTube. There's literally 2 people talking right now. 3 people talking. YouTube usually does things when the political climate is in their favor. Well, it hasn't been in their favor since Trump got in office, so 9/11 on Friday the 13th is a curse time. Do you have a stream or hunting? You can't stream while you're hunting, unfortunately. For one, most of the places I hunt doesn't have signal to do that. 2 is you can't touch a firearm when you're on a live. You can on shorts, you can on long format, but you can't on a stream, unfortunately. Because somebody offed themselves on a live stream and ruined it for all of us. Yep. The thing is what's holding up someone from doing it anyways, even with the restrictions. You must have an auto-translate because what I have typed after you left the room is Gushenheit, pronounced Gesundheit. Yeah. It is. YouTube actually has an auto-translate. If you go in the bottom right, left corner, there's a little gear that if you push on it, it says auto chat translate, which we've always hoped they have. Gesundheit. Yep. My dad has a few guns. Awesome. My dad has a few. He's got a few of them. I have more than any of my family. Probably because I'm single. So I can afford them more so. Next would probably be maybe my brother above me. Yeah, it has auto translate now. It's pretty cool. 8:14 where you're at. So you're an hour behind me because we don't have daylight savings time in Arizona, which you know that, Andrew. You used to live here, so. We don't want to know that, Chris. You're an hour behind me, too. I thought you said you were 9/11. I'm 7/11. So I'm 2 hours. Just keep that down low. Yep, Mississippi Central Time. Oh, come on, dum-dum. There we go. Now it's running. Let's be nice, Chris, okay? My mods are taking care of you right now. Do you have a Marlin macro groove barrel on any of your levers? I do not. I don't have any Marlins of lever actions. I have a Marlin original goose gun. It's a 12 gauge. Appreciate you coming by, Zachary. But no, I don't have any Marlin levers. That one on top is a Henry, a modern one. That's an antique, or sorry, it's a Model 94 from 1904. That one there is a Model 92 from early 1900s. The one below it, right there, is an antique from 1895. And that one's a 44 Magnum from the 70s. Hey, I finally got verified. There you go. Where'd the sun go? M4, right? No, they ain't being nice. Okay, whatever. Chris, you're going to get time. Yeah, I know, right? My friend at school name is Zachary. Welcome to be here, Chris, but technically you have to be 16 plus. Correct. That's YouTube guidelines for this. We don't know what you don't tell us. Yep, I can stream, sadly. I'm not actually verified, and I don't really want to. What? What the word? Why not, my friend? Chris says, can you show us the outside? No, it's dark, for one. I actually was outside earlier. I was driving, as well as I came into my property outside. But it's dark outside. Now, I don't do much stuff outside on lives or whatever because it's not very private that way. Do I have a job? Yeah, I'm my own boss. I'm a handyman. Let's see here. I see a Model 94. Yes, Greg, there's two of them. That one on the bottom here is a 44 Magnum AE 94. And that one right there is a Model 94. That's from 1904. This one's from the 70s, I believe. I don't actually want to be famous. I just wanted to stay in the verified part so I can finally get streaming, which I had to verify my phone number. Yep. About dark 30? What do you mean dark 30? Excuse me. I'm leaving. Okay, Chris, have a good one. Thanks for coming. There are many wonderful shorts that Desert has done outside. Check them out. Yeah, lots of them. Lots of them outside. Not just outside, not outside of my house. A few of them, but mostly not. I'll settle the powder. Kidding. More like lying. Whoops. I do not like these people who keep on causing problems every time you go on. It bothers me. Depends who they are. If it's once in a while, like Micah's can be funny sometimes. Him and someone else, I can't remember who the other person was, would hack at it sometimes. They got on each other's nerves. I forget who it was. But that person hasn't been in here forever. So I don't know who it is. I can't remember who it was. If you're an OG, you might remember who it was. They would get in fights on my channel. Be like, you guys need to stop it. They wouldn't stop, so I'd time them out for like a minute. And they'd keep going after it afterwards, like little children. I have to time them out for 5 minutes. It's pretty cool. Thanks for showing me your arsenal. I have a 1904 Colt 32. That's all of the 1900s guns. I have a Colt 32 as well. It's a police positive It's from like 1910, 1912, maybe early 1900s. Original finish. It's a 3220 police positive special and a 32 Smith & Wesson long. Who wants to get in a fight? Nobody. Josh doesn't like JP. Really? It wasn't them. It was somebody else that didn't like Micah. Like it was, like I was said, Chris, you're welcome to be here. Chris, please be polite. Fortunately, had some issues there. Was that a minute? 300 seconds. That's 5 minutes, isn't it? I forget. Excuse me. Eight people in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory and More. Consider subscribing, being part of the family here, or becoming a member for $1.99 a month. Here and there I post some content just for you guys. I did one last week, was it? A week and a half ago? Of the shotgun, and then like a few days later I made it public. Yep. My roommate's taking a shower. Just to calm the chat. He's definitely younger. He's definitely younger. He can hear us though, he just can't chat. You're almost there, Trickler. 0.4 more. 0.3 more. 0.2 more. Come on. There it is. She done did it. Sounds like a microwave going off, almost like a beep from a microwave. Microwave. Oh, Canella, what does she want? Canella. What do you want, girl? What do you want? You want attention? I want some love. Are you thirsty? You want some water? Let me get you some water. I'm debating if I should bring Skittles again on my hunt like I did the first day. I didn't last time nor this time. Skittles is my little red healer. Being a kid is only one thing, but acting like a kid is another. Signing to the shower. Singing in the shower. Oh, is he again? Yeah, he does. She wants scratches. Maybe water. I mean, she had a little bit in her bowl, but she might have wanted more, so I dumped it out and filled it up. She probably wanted kissies. She loves giving free kissies out. So does Skittles. We scare them off if they can smell pretty well. Can kid... So that's the thing. Say if it's mid-afternoon, they might be like in a hole and actually end up chasing them out. I don't know. I've thought of that too. The first day I brought them. The second I didn't, and today I didn't. It's just another thing I got to pay attention to when I'm already looking around a lot. Keep my eyes floating. This last one, I'll show you some shorts here shortly, hopefully tonight or tomorrow. It was pretty unique. Some of the minings, I kind of had a slight weird feeling because it was modern mining that people were digging around, like today even. Because there was footprints that did not have rain on them. And we just got rain today. So, and then some that had light sprinkles. Creator says, I don't know. $11 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and More. Hopefully you're having a blessed evening. We're from southern Arizona here. We just got done with a piggy hunt. Unfortunately, we didn't get any. But we got content coming on that. Hey, 44, what's going on? And Canella came inside. She's right there. Canella, what are you doing? Anyways, consider subscribing if you haven't. Appreciate you. Or consider becoming a member for $1.99 a month. That is way too light. I don't know why it's doing that light. 3 instead of 4. Pigs are actually pretty smart. They are, but they're not very. They're very docile in a way. At least what I have. The piggy's over here. Yeah, the thing's throwing a fit. Come on. There we go. Hey, 44 carbine. How's everyone's going tonight? Well, you know, we're just chatting here with you guys. Hey, 44, your channel sucks. I thought you liked it before. What's going on, Chris? I didn't do anything. What's going on? Seriously, Chris? Just let him vent. He can say what he wants. Don't time him out. Just leave him as is. Just let him be him. Put some chicken breasts and vegetables in the oven for dinner. Ooh, there you go. Hey, Minty, what's going on? If you have Alina pack, they will come back looing for more. Just ask me, I know. Minty, if you were in the zone that I'm in, I'd be at your house tomorrow. Although I'd get in trouble for shooting a firearm in town, but... Same with my sister. She gets them in her yard all the time. I'm hanging in at Firehouse tonight. There you go, bro. The only reason I said this is because I thought you blocked me from chat. I didn't. My hands have been over here working. I didn't block you in chat. I can honestly say I didn't block you. Minty, hi. I'm hanging at the Firehouse. There you go. Chris, just be polite and you won't have an issue. Chris says, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yep. We all like being treated well. And so, you know, if people start threatening, saying who wants to fight and who wants this, that, or the other, that's not very nice. Hey, Trevor, and what's up? Traven, do you have a lever action 33? I do. And he says, I know you can't. Wrong zone, all that stuff. Well, yeah, it's city zoning, as well as it's not the right hunting zone. You're 2 over. I think you're 2 over from me. Yeah, I do have a 30-30. It's right there. It looks like a Marlin 336, but it's actually a Rossi Rio Grande from 2012, 2013. We can't shoot them either. My brother-in-law would be able to, and my nephews where they live, if they had a tag and for that zone. You just don't know what zone you're going to get. I picked for this one because this is where I live. It's just I can't hunt on the base, which is a pretty big area, but that's fine. I don't need to hunt on the base. My real name is Jerome, which is my outdoor channel, Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. We'll be posting some stuff over there, too, of my hunting, probably. What's your main shotgun? Hold up a little bit. My doggy's acting dumb. Hey, what's going on? You know what? Yeah. Well, that's what happens, Canelo, when you go snooping around. Come on, get out of there. She went in my roommate's room, pushed open the door, and then it closed on her. All right. Main shotgun. I have a 12-gauge Sears & Roebuck that I use a lot. Well, thank you for that gift. I appreciate it. Thanks, Chris. I use a Sears & Roebuck for my bird hunting and clay pigeons. Come into the carpet and nose around things, and they're outside. They've broken a few things of mine. Yeah, probably. Minty, you have a good day. Hey, Jason, what's up? CZ, to me, a tactical lever is about as useful as a tactical flintlock. Oh, I like that one. A tactical flintlock. Compliant. Thank you. What's up? Chris, thanks for the bronze medal. Speaking of shotguns, any update on the lever action? No, unfortunately not. I still have not searched for it. I think I'm just going to drop it off at the... there's a repairman over in Wichita City that I'd probably just drop them off, have them make the pin and fix it. Yeah, you don't want to hunt in the base. Too many unexploded ordinances. I worked at Fort Huachuca for 6 years as a firefighter. Or even thought they gave out permits and stuff to us people who worked. Yeah, they give up. Well, thanks for another bronze medal. It's a little hard to get into the base. It's for that type of. I think it's over the counter, and you have to like special apply stuff. I always find it funny the base near me is a national preserve, but somehow people can hunt ducks on it. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Can we just let him talk for herself? Nobody do the chat. Herself? Who's the her? My doggy down here that's in the room? Right here? Hey, Canella. Say hi. Say hi, Canella. Thanks for that bronze medal, Jason. Appreciate you.
Hey, yo. Hey, Canella. Well, you giving away free kisses again. What if I didn't want any?
I hit himself. What do you mean? I hit himself. I have no idea what you're meaning, buddy. I think your autocorrect ain't working right, unfortunately. Isn't working right. Now I'm using weird language. Words keep getting mega stuff in those microphone. I met him. Yeah, I think it is messing up. If you're doing text to speech, it definitely is not working very well. Hey, what's up, Matt Liba? Matt Liba! How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in the chat. How was your day today? Or how's it been so far? I got another sneeze starting to come up. It's getting close. Squint at the light. Went well for the most part. Okay, there you go. Just another day in paradise, huh?
Another day in paradise, mate.
Travin says I use a TriStar semi-auto 20 gauge for my up and land birds. I do have one semi-auto, which I brought with me because I can hunt at night with a shotgun. I wasn't sure if I was going to hunt in the dark or not, so I brought it with me. It's a Sega 12 clone. It doesn't have night sights. I wish it did. It does have a glowing, like, tritium on the front, or True Glow. Bless you in advance. Yeah, it quit now. It's not coming anymore. A TriStar. I've heard they're decent. Having a stuffy nose is by far the worst part about getting a cold. Yeah, but what happens, my throat's a little itchy, too, and so I got a cough here and there to clear it out. And he says, for me, like for a shotgun, I got a true Mossberg Maverick 88 12 gauge. Nice. They're pretty good guns. That's all I could afford at the pawn shop. No, Maverick 88's a good gun. No, they're a good gun. They're on the cheaper side money-wise, but they're a good gun. I forget who makes that. Well, you said Mossberg. See, there we got to clear the throat out. Still good in length. We're almost done with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more to load up. And then we got to crimp about 100, 120. Traven says, it is a good brand. My dad has over and under 28 gauge. Nice. Matt says, I just used a Maverick 88 to take a turkey this year. Awesome. What's up, Blow Gunner? I don't think I've seen you in the chat. Maybe, long time ago. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. We do gun content. We're loading up some 9mm right now. We just did looking for a pig this evening. Didn't find any, unfortunately. We do hunting content, hiking content, outdoor stuff like exploring caves, old mines and stuff like that. Check us out if you could, if you haven't. Do I have a 28? I do not. I have a 12, a 20, a 410, a 9mm, but it's rimfire. It's 2 of them. They're made in Belgium. Belgium 9mm Flober shotgun. I got 2 of them. One's an antique, one's just so not. It's like a 1903. But the other one's older than 1898 or 1899, so it's an antique. What's up, JP? Elk is king. If you choose beef, you rely on the system. You rely on the system. I expect. Thing is, JP, you know how it is to get elk tag here. any tag. Any tag's a pain to get here because you're on this lottery system. Your name gets put in a hat, shooken around. You hope you get chosen. If you do, well, then you get charged, and hopefully you get something. Russell says, hi, JP. JP says back, Russell. Traven says, for turkey, I use a 12-gauge Remington Super Magnum. Awesome. Why do skeet shooters like 16-gauge? Less recoil? Barely, though. Thing is, they're more expensive. They're hard to find. Not wrong, JP, but not anyone has access to elk meat every year. We don't here either. I mean, you could if you could get a tag every year. Cadet says, what do you hunt for? Hey, Cadet. Today I was going for our javelina in southern Arizona. Didn't see any. This will be my third time this year so far. Third day. 2 evenings I've done it and 1 morning, mid-morning. And then I went for deer last November. Never saw a buck. Saw 12 does after 4 days of hunting and 38 miles of hiking. I have a bear hunt coming up, and I put in for elk and pronghorn, so we'll see. Antelope. Let's see, I would choose elk, but can't hunt them where I live. I have to eat whitetail. That's what I mean. I do have a 308 or a 300. Traven, I have a 308. I do have a 300 Savage. It's a model 99, so technically I do have a 300. It's not a 300 Weatherby or a 300 Mag. If you have a good group of buddies, you can split an elk every year. Whitetail is good. Yeah, I was hoping to have a whitetail this year, but unfortunately, no whitetail. I'll put in again here in about 2 months. I think I can put in again, or a month and a half. What are you using on your bear hunt? Probably my 30-06 for distance, but if it's all trees, I'm probably going to use this 44 Magnum right here. This lever action down here, but I need to get some hard cast for it. I don't have any 44 mag hard cast. To me, muleys are better. Muleys? Well, I put in for whitetail or mule, and I got chosen for mule for whitetail. So Matt says put in for here in New Mexico that draws open steel. For which one? For elk? Our elk and pronghorn closed up like 2 weeks ago, beginning of February, end of January it closed, 31st. Hey, Logan. My dad's smoothbore Fowler muzzle loader that he built himself. It's a 12-gauge. Awesome. Logan Dillard says this. What about that? Or the other? This, that, or the other. Where I am, deer open season, but elk is a lottery system. Well, that's nice. All our deer are lottery. Like, even our javelina is. Everything is lottery. Even bear, unless they have enough in stock, and then you just get it over the counter. So I guess this year was they had enough, and so we did over the counter. Do I have a 4570? I wish, otherwise I'd be using that. Let's see here. Jason said I would trade a whitetail hunt for an elk hunt. I am in a good trophy area in Kentucky. I own a quality piece of ground. Nice. So we have trophy areas here in Arizona too. Up north. Jordan, are you on the island?
The island boys. The island boys.
Someone the other day was saying something about island boys. Mr. Jordan says, yes, Russell, I am. So you have Roosevelt elk. Oh, I hear those are kind of rare. That must mean Arizona has too many bears if they want more people to get them. I'm guessing right now they must have a surplus because it was easy to get a tag. I got it over the counter, no problem. It normally would be, depending on how many they have in stock, because you have to take inventory of your bears. You got to drop off the head, and someone thought the pelt probably too. I don't know though. I hope I can get the head back. But yeah, normally it would be, well, I don't know about normally, but if they have a little amount of bear, they do tags online. If it's not available there, it's only across the table. And that must mean they've got more then, because it's more readily available until they're sold out. Yes, we do. My dad has a lever action 4570. Awesome. I'd love to get one. I'd like a Winchester. Deer and turkey is about all we go hunting around here besides coyotes, varmints, and small game. Yep. We have a nice dove season. The micro turkeys are tasty. Yeah, we have 2 seasons here, JP. You have an early season and a late. I didn't make it on the late, or no, I did. I went on one day. Quail, I should have went one of the mornings at my parents' place because they have a lot of quail in their yard that my mom wanted to get taken care of. I didn't feel like getting up early to get them. I was lazy. Last Saturday. I went hunting later for piggy. Yeah, I looked it up with the pelt too. They want to track how many females are in the state. Oh, so it might just be the females. Do I have coyote hunts? We do have coyote hunts here. I haven't went coyote hunting in a while. One of these days I need to do my 338 Lapua on a coyote. Bye-bye, coyote. We have a pretty good limit per day. Yeah, 15. And it's up to what, 50 or 45 birds in total? Hey, Zero. Hello, vertical friends. Matt says, I see tons in September in the Gila. Not sure if it stretches into Arizona, but it is southern New Mexico. Yes, the Gila River is in Arizona. Yep. Yeah, the Gila River is it's a pretty big river. If that's the one you're talking about, the Gila River. Zero cool howdy. So yeah, you're in New Mexico. I forgot about that. What area? Like, relative? You look like a mountain man. What's up? Hey, what's up, Gilly? Tons of bear in September and November in New Mexico and the Gila. Oh, bears. Okay. I was thinking you meant dove. Hi, Zero. Isn't the 338 and 300 around the same size? No, a 300 Win Mag is smaller. A 300 Weatherby is a little less power than the 338, but not much. It's pretty close. It would be the closest cartridge to 338. Hey, Zero. Hi, guys. Long time no see, Gilly. All right, we're on the last one here for setting. And then we need a crimp. Quimpy quimp. It would help if I put the tool in there, wouldn't it? Right back at you, creator. Hey, Eastern. Yeah, Eastern's on right now. He's probably going to sign off shortly. Oh, wait. No, it's Friday night, though. He won't. He usually stays longer on Friday nights. Hello, Eastern. Yep. I need to get some projectiles for the 10. I don't know. I have those. Oh, I'm finishing up those 9 mils that I did last night that I had ready to fill and put the projectile on a crimp. Because I only did like 50 yesterday, as in like finalized. So at my local Cabela's yesterday, and I saw a pump action 22 for 800. Was it one of those old antique Winchesters? Zero says, I survived the coal mine 500. It's what we call Highway 59 north of at 6:30 p.m. where the coal mines let out. I have a hard time finding a bear this time of year. That's right. I don't have to be up until 2:45 a.m. That's early. That's right. I don't. Okay. Yeah. What kind, Gilly? What's he talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering for that price. Because you can get a remake from Cimarron, and I think Chiappa might make one. And Rossi for cheaper than that. Pretty sure. Like if it's an original Winchester, that's about what those are. Sometimes you can see them a little cheaper. When I was working up in the Grand Canyon, I will always be told you wouldn't be able to see a badger until one day I driving back to the house from the firehouse and saw one. They're shy. What's up, brother? Hey, 2A Busta. Let's see. You were over there in Tacticool or something like that? Russia, I think, makes the REP. Yeah, I think they do too. Cimarron does as well, I think. 2A Busta. Andrew and Mean. What? Yep, Rossi. Oh, do you have one, Carbine? Carbine, however you pronounce it. Carbine. Yes, sir. Just now seeing your live, had to hop in. I've been live for an hour and 50 minutes. And my phone's about to die. Let's plug in the phone. 5%, if I can get it over there quick enough before it dies on us. Hey, Cohen, what's up? There you are, man. Yep, here I am. Can you see me in this room? Maybe if I go this way and the camera's pointing that way, you won't because it's camo on the wall over there. Love to get a Henry lever action. Yep, they're pretty nice. Mine's got some problems. It's a Henry. I'm at work, so I didn't have my phone out, but I would have been in here sooner. Oh, no problem. Put all the windows in at the Grand Canyon. I do the windows in Tulsa as well. In what? They're building up on top? You put the windows in? Henrys are fun too. Yep, the Badger can be mean if cornered. Yep, a honey badger especially, I hear. Or sugar weasels, whatever they call them, I forget. Yeah, they can be pretty mean. That one felt a little weird. That's a spear. Like if it was a little smaller. The casing. Let's see if any other spears do that. Paid 500 clams for a pump action Winchester 22 6 years ago. How old was it though? It's the old ones that cost a lot. It's got to be a spear because it didn't want to crimp very well. It's the old originals. Like I've seen them at gun shows and swap meets. They're usually like $8 to $1,000 or more. Yeah, they got a lot of damage from the college people breaking bleep all the time. Why do they do that? Badger I see every now and again usually give weird side eye and walk away. Weird side eye. Inflation, Eastern inflation. Yeah, definitely. Late 30s. So yeah, that one is, you got a decent deal on that one. But yeah, like he said, inflation. Gilly, if you've been doing lives, I have not gotten one of your live notifications since YouTube Gemini took over. No alerts, nothing from you. Asked about a 300 Sacco today at the gun store, 1350 beans. What was it chambered in? Hey, Cohen. Hunter, just a few years old. You're what? What's a few years old of yours? Your pump 22? Heck, Gemini with verbal abuse. That probably makes him shut down. Although my channel is like one of the cleanest channels, and some other people use all sorts of language and they don't get in trouble, but I do. I have not been doing lives lately, although did you see the big knife I made not too long ago? Again, Gilly, I have not gotten any of your alerts for any of your posts. Mr. Henry, there's lever actions. My Henrys, they're lever guns. Okay, got you. 4570 Springfield Trap made in 1883. Awesome. It's a real shooter. If you can find one with a good bore, they are usually a reasonable price compared to most. So, I found an original one, but it was sawed off, and I didn't want to buy it then. Then I saw a remake, same time, but I don't want a remake. I want an original, not sawed off. They carbonized this one, chopped it up. And I didn't like that. Darn YouTube, I know, right? All right, bro, I'm going to go back to it. Good talking to you, man. I'll see you in the next live. God bless. Take care. Thanks, 2A Busta. Appreciate it. And work safe. Work safe. God bless 2A. Yep, 2A Busta. It's a tactical dog. Tactical doggy. I have a Sears and Roebuck and Company SLR 22. I'm going to upload a short on. There you go. I have the Sears and Roebuck 12 gauge from the 50s. It's a shame to run a piece of history. I know, right? To ruin a piece of history. I've been screwing up my shorts lately, but I don't post much on Evidence Arms Outdoors. Let me screenshot that. I don't think I'm subscribed to that one, Cohen. I'll possibly look it up later. We'll see. Do I have a pump 410? No, I don't. I have a single shot 410. It's not in here, though. It's in my car. Because I was thinking about doing some quail hunting the last day. I am. Which one am I subscribed to? The Cohens or the Evidence Arms? Or both? I might be both. I'm not sure. There's a way you can see who's all subscribed to you on Studios, I think, but I haven't figured out how to do that. It's a single shot rolling block style lever action. Very different. I can't find anything online for it. Oh, for parts. That's pretty cool. Have you ever worked on Sears house? In a Sears house? Maybe. I don't know. Do you play any hunting games? I don't, Traven. I do not. Like Call of the Wild? Nope. I don't play video games, actually. I'd probably be decently good at it. Always had good hand and eye coordination. Evidence Arms Outdoors, your subscriptions are public, so I can see you are a subscriber. Yep. Sears used to sell houses like Legos. I did hear about that. Yep. My trapdoor said 1873, but as an 8 stamp over the 3, and it wasn't quite lined up, so you can still make out the 3. Oh, did it go back through processing then? Sears catalog was America as bleep. Yep, it was America. And it went belly up when that one guy did something weird. The guy who owned Kmart, which made it bankrupt, was managing Sears, and it made it bankrupt. I have a pellet gun. I do. I got a really nice one in the room. It's a PCP, 25 caliber. It actually can take down a coyote. That's what they say. 410, so fun to shoot, but not fun to buy. Yeah, they're more expensive than 12 gauge for the ammo when you can find them. My local gun shop has them all the time, but pawning gun. I don't know about the other gun shop. Went to look at a new place yesterday. The manager said to get fast internet to watch TY. What's TY? Speaking of the internet, I need to get some here. TV. I said no thanks. Oh, yeah. Like, nope. I don't watch TV, mate. We don't do that here. They must have made 10 million trapdoors for their age. They're everywhere. But I hardly see them. Like, that one pawn shop had a remake, and then they had an original that was sawed off. It was still 700 something cheeseburgers, I thought. I was like, nah, I'd rather get a full-size one. Just recently got the Magnum cylinder for the Rough Rider. Man, about time. Do not dry fire it with the safety off. It'll ruin it. I accidentally did it, and, well, not actually. I forgot that I didn't have the safety on. Do not dry fire that with the Magnum on it. Maybe the regular one will be fine. If you do dry fire it, make sure it's on safety. Because it makes a little dent, and the cases get hard to get out. I had to grind it. Which one are you still here? Do have a Schofield. I have 3 or 4 that look like Schofields. The top break, we open it up and it goes bling. They're Ivor Johnson's and Allen and Hopkins. Just finished building a 2250 AR-10. Whoa, that's cool. Hey, Parker, what's up? Yours good. God's good, brother. God's good. We just got done pressing about 200 rounds of 9mm. So I'll be here in the east because I see them a lot. No, we don't see them much here at all. 22 and 22 Magnum fire pins get damaged from dry firing a lot. Guns. Well, it actually wasn't the pins. It was the cylinder making a mark on the cylinder, and you couldn't put them in anymore. What about Phillies carbon? I just saw that for a split second. Parker says amen. Yep. .44 Magnum. Yep, that lever action on the bottom right here is a 44 Magnum. Hey, Darren, what's up? Hi and amen. Yep. Let's see here. I went to a store called North 40, and they had 20 mag shot shell, which I believe is snake shot. Yep. My best guess would be that it was a restamped when its rear sight was updated. Interesting. want the old model Ruger revolver that has the Magnum cylinder. They have some nice weight to them. Gilly, how long is your barrel? Andrew says, hey brother, gotta go finish up my nightly duties before I go to bed or I get any more calls for the shifts. See you, Andrew. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you soon. With the winded sights, I don't like a groove cut. Gotcha, mate. Do you have a 454 or 500? Traven, so I have a 500 Magnum. It's a BFR Magnum Research. I have a 460 Magnum, Smith & Wesson, that shoots 460, 454 Casull, and 45 Colt. Let's lower you guys here. Hey, what's going on? Good mustache. Yeah, you had one for a while, John. Yeah, that was a boo-boo. Did you see my short? That was a boo-boo. Ah, nice stash. Don't let anybody with religious spirit tell you it's some type of sin. I know, right? Yeah, John, that's the one thing. If I would leave it, that was YouTube refreshing. By the way, nothing's for sale, YouTube. See that sign? Anyways, if I would leave it, I'd probably cut it across here. But that's the thing. Everybody and their uncle's going to flip out from where we used to be at, John. Seriously. Do you have a judge that shoots 410 45 Colt? I do not. What is that camo pattern called? It's called Desert Shadow. King's Desert Shadow. It works perfect for around here. But yeah, John, I was out piggy hunting today, so in the afternoon, evening. That's why I got my camo still on. JP, I have the Ruger revolvers in blue and stainless with mag cylinders in the box. I do shoot them times. I like the biker stash. It's like Mr. Cohen. Don't worry, be happy. It's all right. Please God, not man. Amen. Nothing's wrong with a mustache. Growing up, my uncle had one. My other uncle had one. As long as it's not that little teeny one here, right? Nate has one now, but I'm sure they're flipping out over it. Over there. That's nice and right. 44. Weird how people judge you on a stash. Yeah, Russell. It's where I used to go to church. John used to go there too. I'm pretty sure if they would see it, unfortunately, they'd think I'm falling off the wagon. They'd be like, see, proved you wrong. Proved you. Told you so. Because there's one person who said, I'm going to lose it. Moving away from that church over here. No 22 250s. Nope. Mustaches are back in style. Rocket, who cares? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the arms room has one. His is about down to here, I think. But yeah, John, what happened was my trimmers, I guess, got a new head for it, and it didn't hold true, and it popped off. So, I faced it's cold when I only have a stash. That is so true. When I was hiking around and hunting, I was like, man, this is cold. So I put this thingy on. Yep. I do have a balaclava, too, for it. But this one's just a face cover and neck. Man, that helped like crazy. Do I have a 243? I don't. That's a very good gun for a deer. One of the best. Oh, man, that's logistic, not biblical. Oh, no, it's not. It's just they're stuck in their own ways, unfortunately. And they think that clean-shaven or something other than a beard, with a mustache or without, because a lot of Anabaptists don't have mustaches, mine allowed it, is wonky-tonk. It's like the religion's in it. It's sad. I'm rocking the rugged beard currently. Oh, like shave once a week type? Yep. The scruff. I once had a similar accident with my trimmers, so shaved clean. Let's see, my GF at the time was not happy. Let's say, yeah. Use a 350. Would that be a Legend? I forget. Or a Bushmaker? Master? Cohen says, and just leave it. Looks cool. You have the Sam Elliott look. It's great. Someone was saying I look like some actor. Someone sent me a picture of it. I can see that a little bit. My hair's not quite as red as his. It's a gray blonde, but it has a slight tint of red in it, my beard. And it's really curly. My beard is currently 8 inches long. The longest I had it might have been to that because it's so curly, I'd pull it down and it'd go like way down here if I'd pull it and then let go and go boing! Back up like 2 inches. A Legend. Okay, got you. Don't all the apostles have beard? Yeah, they did. Right. With a mustache. The religion I was part of, did allow the mustache, but the one before, the other church I was at, a member at, no, they didn't allow a mustache. Because they said that was, years ago, they said, oh, that was military. Actually, it wasn't. It was rebellion against the government. I looked it up. They didn't want to do something, and because of that, they decided to shave the mustaches off in rebellion against the government. It was crazy. Yeah, Jesus had a beard too, yeah. I was listening to Bishop Mary Marion Church. He said a lot of churches have gone off the rails. Is that one that got messed up in his eye, Russell? Do you know what is a 41 Great Lakes ID? I don't know what that is, but I do know what a 41 Magnum is, if you're meaning that. I don't have any of those. I'm still getting used to it myself. It just seems weird. Like when I'm walking around, I'm always like, I got this stash. I got this stash. Yep. Just seems different. Yeah. Maybe I should have left a little bit right here in the center and a little bit on the sides. 41 Great Lakes. I don't know what that is. Jesus rocking the beard and a dress thingy, but don't quote me on that, LOL. Well, that was their garb. I know what you mean. I forget what those are called. Yeah, I don't know what the 41 Great Lakes is. Nope. Need to take a trip up to Bear Canyon Lake to do some trout fishing. Bear Canyon Lake. Is that up by, oh, why does that ring a bell? I'm pretty sure I did some trout fishing, German Brown, which back then used to be catch and release. Big Bear? Bear Lake? Yeah, I think that's the same area. Yeah, that's it. East of Payson. My grandpa used to hunt there all the time. Yes, he got knifed by a Muslim. Yeah, that's the one. In his eye, if I recall. Because for a while, he had like a patch on his face. I don't remember what eye. I used to listen to him off and on. He actually came across my feed the other day, probably because you mentioned it. And YouTube's like, I wonder if he wants to listen to this again since he's talking about it. Watch it pop up again. Traven says, 41 Great Lakes is a new straight wall cartridge made out of a 30-06. My dad's friend designed it. In the entry hole, you can put a whole entire soda can in it. That makes no sense if it's made out of a 30-06. But it can fit a 41 Great Lakes. That's the size of a soda can. I'm lost. I'm a little lost on that one. I'm beside myself. Just like when I cover myself up, it's like, where's Jerome at? Oh no. He's beside himself. That didn't compute, Traven, yeah. The wound? What do you mean the wound? Colin, I don't think the other one came through. My beard comes down even with my elbow when pulled straight. Oh yeah, mine was never that long. Like if I'd pull it down when it was real long, it came to like right down here because they're so curly and spring back up. People hate on it a lot, but fly fishing for trout is pretty fun. I'm awful at it, but it's still fun. Hey, yeah, still fun. Drum the camouflage ninja. I know, right? This one's just a neck warmer one that you toss up like this. And then I have the full one that has just an opening for the eyes that covers your head too, so it's tight. And then you put your beanie on top. Anywho. But yeah, we got our haircut too at the same time. Well, I did the hair. I went to a barbershop for the hair, and then the beard was here at home. Where did Desert go? Oh no, where is he? Oh, there he is. Let's see, is that the new camo you got? It's some of them. The hat is, this thing is, the zip up is, and the pants. The shirt underneath, I had that already. It's a camo, it's a flannel like a fleece flannel. It's kind of warm. Especially if you're hunting out and the sun's out. Cut the Carthage down into a straight wall, and its name is 41 Great Lakes. But you said a whole can could fit in. I think that was a boo-boo. What's up, Don J? Yo, long time no see. Long time no see. Yep, long time. How's Don J doing? Mr. 45 ACP Don J with Donald Duck. Yep, work's been kind of kicking my bleep. Yeah. Yep, I hear you, brother. I've been working. Yep. What do you think about those super pricey camos like Sitka? So Sitka, and there's one other one, Badlands. Now Badlands, I have a Badland backpack. It's my hunting backpack. I used it last hunting trip. I carried it all around with me for those 38 miles roughly. Um, Sitka's even more expensive. To me, you're paying too much. This stuff right here is King ammo, which is pricey, but I was able to get it on sale for almost half off. They're still running the sale, I'm pretty sure. Today might be the last day. I got about $500 worth of camo for like $250. Of the party faves on your wall, brother. Oh, thank you, Mr. 8000. Picked up a few new toys. Canik MC9, awesome. A Taurus GX2 and a CMMG AR-15 lower. Those are nice. What's up, twin? C's here. Yeah, he is here. Jordan says, I think the expensive gear makes sense somewhat, but the camo cost is ridiculous to me. It's way too expensive. Sitka's way too expensive. A pair of pants, $100? No. A jacket's like $3? I mean, hey, my Badlands backpack was supposed to be $630. I got it for $399. So, I mean, I paid a lot for that thing. But it's like a weak pack, and it's got all the strappings everywhere to carry an elk. Jordan, I was going to ask, what do you use for deer and elk? JP, what's up? Nice, John J. Where's John J? Oh, Jordan. John J. Oh, Don J. Yeah. The Taurus GX2 is a compact 9. Yep. Really drip. Hey, what's up? Seawalk. How's it going? It's Wolf. I changed my profile name. LOL. Yeah, that is a weird name. Well, that's why I just said the 8,000. No head honcho is not up for grabs. What? There's some cool features on this Sitka's for bow hunting. I don't think I'd spend MRSP 500 for jacket or 300 on sale. That's true, 350 up. I like my Badlands Super Day hunting. Yeah, I have the Badlands, but it's like their biggest one. That's why it's like a 600 something pack. My local Cal Ranch carries Badlands. Not the big ones. They do have like a 2-day pack, I think. Traven says the entire hole was so big you can't fit a soda can in it. The hole. Oh, you're saying after it was shot. That makes more sense. We were thinking you meant like the cartridge you could slide in. We're like, what? Russell, I'm very new to the sport like Jerome. I'm unsuccessful, but I plan on using my Tika 7 mag for both. Nice. Yeah, I am new at hunting as well and very unsuccessful so far. Hey, Twin Jen, 8,000 says I got it from a movie I watched. It sounds like a bad one, so don't listen to that. That's for CZ and Casey asked. Okay, gotcha. Jordan, cool. How about you, Russell? Says Jordan. Are you any good at archery? So, JP, I have a bow that is an old style with the small wheels with the big arms. I've only done like a little bit of maybe 25 to 50 yards with it. But then it sat in storage and the string is broke. And I don't know how much it costs to put a new string. It's probably not worth fixing it up. I would sell it for probably $20-$30. I don't know. Think about putting my elk with the bow. There you go. So, like, mine has 5 pins. It has a black light on it so they can glow. It's pretty neat. Looking at a Tika 300 Win Mag. Awesome. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that at the beginning of the live. I think so. I don't have a 300 Win Mag. I do have one bullet somewhere that I found in the desert years ago, but with a muzzle brake. Yeah, like my 338 Lapua right there. JP says, it's super cheap. Take it to Bass Pro. They will tune it and everything. Hey, they're also building a Bass Pro in Tucson. There's also a Sportsman's Warehouse, and I think that Sportsman's has a bow center. Tikas are nice. Yes. Yeah, they are. Sacos are pretty good, and Tikas as well. I forget which one's more expensive. Or Seikos, however you pronounce it. I think Tika a little bit more expensive. I don't know if they're much better. I don't know. Tikas is a little cheaper than the Sacos. Oh, they're cheaper. Okay. I love my Tika. Just make sure to not get the super light. Correct. That Chamberlain also have a version with muzzle brake. There's a few options on that. Yeah, Backfire, YouTube channel, Backfire, he was saying the same thing with those Sacos and Tikas, the lights, you can only put about 3-4 rounds and they start having problems with the barrel. Saka owns the right. Oh, do they? If you go Google on, you can find it if you search up 41 Great Lakes, and I'll tell you about it. Okay, I'll screenshot that. We'll possibly look it up. Sportsman's usually has it as well. Yeah, there's a Sportsman's off of Thornydale and I-10 back behind by Lowe's. Or not Lowe's, Home Depot. In Costco, off of Costco Drive. We used to go to it years ago. When I first got my glasses, when I wore glasses, that was like the first thing I did after I got my glasses. It was weird. Yes, brother company. Same brother company. Okay. My bow is a first generation high country Skyforce, and I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is. Mine's called the New Wave. My 308 Tika Superlight Stainless Loves 155 Tip Match Kings. Tip Match. Oh, Sierra Match. Okay, probably. Or Match Kings, yeah. 2.5 inch groups at 400 yards, my best group. That's not too bad. So that's pretty good. I have a tri-bolt crossbow I carry for self-defense. I have no idea what that is either. Oh, you guys aren't even paying attention over there. Sorry, guys. I don't know if anybody was on here paying attention or not. But we're going to go ahead and shut this off, okay? Bye-bye, people over there on Twitch. It's from the late 80s. Oh, okay. Not bad, Zero. I've heard people like putting... let's see here. I hear people like putting the Tika varmints into chassis because they have the thick barrels. Okay. Do I love the mustache? Hey, little Chris. Work in progress. How's it going? Also threw a limb saver on my Tika 12 7 mag. I'll recommend that for the 300 women. Is that like a special butt pad? Because I know Backfire YouTube channel sells and makes his own. You can ask him, I mean, you could tell him, hey, I've got this gun, this chassis, I'm using this bullet weight. Please make me a butt stop for it, and he'll make a custom one. Also threw limb saver on, okay, that one I just read. Great stash if you can grow it, show it. Oh, I can grow one, as you can tell. Obviously, I had a beard before, so. It's a butt pad. I'm sure Backfire would be a great option as well. Yeah, I like his channel. Very honest and straightforward. I haven't gotten a lot of his suggestions of late. As in, like, alerts. Sheridan says, what would you recommend for a long-range shooting rifle with low recoil? 6.5 Creedmoor. 6.5 Creedmoor. They're more accurate in a 30-06 or a 308, and they go farther. At least in a 308, they go farther. Yes, it's a great arm saver. Let's see here. Getting stuck on my cord. We still plugged in? Yeah. It's about time for Cheeseburger Tactical to get active in the kitchen. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night. See you, buddy. Traven 6.5 Creed. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Tika stocks and butt pads aren't the best, but that's easy upgrade. Yep. Autocorrecting. Yep. JP, have a great night. See you, JP. Yeah, my ears stick out a lot further when my hair's so short. Looks kind of funny. But I still got my curls. I told her, please keep the top a little longer so I can comb it right. She pretty much cut it just like I do. Great job. $29. Or was it 28? Forget. Last time she charged me $32. I'm not sure why. Or no, the other lady did next to her. Answer is always 338 Lapua Mag. What's up, J-Dog? Yeah, he said light recoiling, though. That ain't light recoiling. That thing shoots like, it hits you about as much as a 12 gauge. Traven, my 6.5 Creed does 0.3 inch 5 or 10 shot groups at 100, and I have extended to 1,500 yards. Yep, that's exactly what I would use. The ammo can be obviously more than 308, but it's more accurate than the 308. It goes farther. Like a 308, 1,000 yards max, maybe. It cannot go 15. I get senior discounts for haircuts. Ho, 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 ho. Well, I don't, unfortunately. Right, JP? Yep. The 6.5 Creed struggle at 15. That would probably be its max. You probably start getting the wobble or keyholing. What's the other thing where they start getting unstable? There's a certain name for that. After a certain distance of trajectory, it starts becoming subsonic and it starts doing funny stuff. Did you see this new 308 rifle with a reciprocating barrel? Apparently the recoil with suppressor is like 22. Yeah, I just saw a short of it today. That's actually how you chamber it. You like pull the barrel. You can. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Is that SHOT Show this year? Yes, I saw a short of someone shooting it just today, and I was like, that's cool. It reminds me of the 50 cal that Kentucky Ballistics has that does the same thing. 6.5 Swede, 4.65 Creed ballistics about 100 years ago. Oh, okay. Longest is 1770 yards, master pierce arms with 26-inch barrel and 140 grain boat tail hollow point. Does the hollow point help with that? I would think you'd want a pointy one, not a boat tail. I would think you'd want a boat tail spear point, not a hollow point. Like I have some Burgers and some Fort Sumner, I think they're called. Fort Scotts for the 338 that are a needle. Some of them are brass solids, I think, and the other ones are copper jacketed of some sort of thing. But they could probably go 1.5 miles with the right winds. They're those yellow boxes right there. I got 2 of them. They're Burgers, and the ones up there beside it, above it, are Fort Scott's and match, and then that one's a Norma match, and then one on top is Ballast and Solars. Excuse me, Solace and Ballot, whatever it's called. Bullets, I forget. JP says allegedly. Yeah, I've never shot it that far. Some people have pushed it out to almost 2 miles, but I'm sure that's probably the top of the line. 338 Lapua. I don't think mine will go 1.75 miles. That's probably the excuse me, the Barrett brand and some of the other higher end ones. The Shytac brand. Don't know when I'll get to it, but I want to get a Zarmat action. I haven't decided the caliber. What's a Zarmat? Zermat. Let me screenshot that. Main thing for long range is altitude and air density. That's true. That's true. Work in progress is I need to go back over there and talk to those guys at Scott. At Fort Scott's? Well, you been there before where they make the ammo? Those things are wicked looking. Those and the Burgers. They're like as pointy as a needle. Yeah, those things are pointy. Very pointy. Zarmat makes Remington 700 style action for custom precision rifles. Okay. I have 2 Remington 700s. 30-06 and a 2.7. Yes, I've been there. Okay. Their manufacturing plant. 10 people in the chat. Appreciate you all coming by to Desert Armory More. If you aren't subscribed, please consider it and consider becoming a member for the low price of $1.99 a month starting. And guess what? We do more than gun content. We do hiking stuff, cave exploring, mine exploring, hunting stuff. Gotta subscribe, guys. Appreciate you. 45 above sea level. Yeah, we are too. Or right around there, 41. And on 20% humidity day, a mile with Creed is no problem. There you go. Small town, but awesome stuff coming out. Fort Scott's. Yeah, that's called Fort Scott's Munition, 338 Lapua. The Burgers, I think they're pretty much all the same weight. Those ones are called 338 Match Golden Target. 250 grain, the Normas. Anyways, we'll probably have to sign off here soon, guys. We started early, so we got 2 hours and 23 minutes in. If we stop now, we're still ahead of schedule. Let's see. Sounds like it is time to order some Exler nasal spray. Love that stuff. X-Clear? Never heard of it. Yeah, I'm having... It's the sickness. See, my roommate was sick last week. Was it a week and a half ago? And it might have been floating in the air, and I got it. 338 Lapua would absolutely wreck anything as a CQB firearm. What's a CQB? I don't. J-Dog, I'm not sure what a CQB is. Yeah, I need to take that out some more. I need to stretch its legs. I want to go 1,000 with it. Sight it at 1,000 and keep it at that. Close quarter combat. Well, if you don't get him with the bullet, you're definitely going to get him with that muzzle blast or with the barrel itself. That thing is heavy. You could use it as a battering ram or a blunt object. It's like 20 pounds loaded. Close to it. It's got a 6-rounder in it? I forget. Yeah. Kentucky Ballistics has that short barrel 338. Can't remember the name of it. Well, I know he has a 300. It's at the tip of my tongue. He has a 300 Magnum short barrel. And they come like that. You can buy them like that. The cytosartan you got from behind the counter at a pharmacy. It's awesome. As a nasal surgeon, it's like $5 for 40 pills. Semi. Yeah, he has a semi-automatic 300 Win Mag. The barrel's like that long. And you could buy it like that. It's some weird name. Oh, I don't remember what it was. It's 300 Win Mag Nightmare. That's it, the Nightmare. That's the one I'm thinking of. That might be the same one that Zero's thinking about, but it's a 300 last I knew. He probably has a 338. I don't know about that small. I heard 2 weeks ago, tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago, I met a guy, a young fella that's from Wilcox, Arizona, that he has a buddy that has a BFR, the Magnum Research BFR revolvers, in a 338 Lapua. I was like, well, that's new. I've never heard of that one. That thing must kick. Because they make that in a 444 Marlin, 3030, 4570, 500, the 480 Ruger, I think, too. And maybe one or two other weird ones. But I did not know they made that in 338 Lapua. It must have been a custom made. He might have just ordered it. Yep, it's like 4K beads. Oh, yeah, it probably is. Because it's a name brand, if I remember. No, he does not. They don't make them in that. I don't know. 58E? I don't know if they make it in 58 or not. But yeah, J-Dog, that's what I heard. That's what he said. He said he had it custom made, which BFR is a custom one. Like, they're handmade. They hand fit all their BFR versions. Heiser was supposed to make a 308 Win pocket pistol, but they dropped the project. That would be crazy 338 wheel gun. That would have so much pressure. It would probably be more than the 500 Bushwhacker that they modify the 500 BFR and re-etch the barrel to say 500 Bushwhacker and put a big old muzzle brake on it. It probably kicks more than that thingy. You pay an exorbitant amount of money, you can get anything essentially. Yeah, BFR is kind of a custom. They have a custom shop. Yeah. Got a scratchy scratch right here. Probably because the whiskers are already pushing through, causing skin irritation. Got to get past that 2 week. I just clean shaved last night. It's already prickly. Soda would have to be as big as a Pringle tube. Yeah, no joke. I mean, that's about the size of this, right? With huge, heavy walls. That's about how big this is. This is about as big as a Pringle. Maybe a little bigger. Allegedly. Beef still winning, 50%. Hey, pork got some love now, 7%. 7%. Poor little piggies. Oink, 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 all the way home. Yep. Oh, I was looking to get some more projectiles for my 45 Colts. Got another about 200 rounds down there. 150. Maybe 100. I don't know. It looks like more 150, 120. Okay, it's just more projectiles for them. But I need to get 500 first and 460.
Want to shoot my 20-pound revolver?
You have one? Sure. Won't kick much at 20 pounds. Dumb tube deal in my post. Grr. They're kicking you out again? Shoots. Yeah, because it's so heavy. I like your haircut, man. Hey, Adams, what's up? Usually I would cut my own hair pretty much just like this, honestly. And where I went to the barbershop, the lady that cut my hair the first time did it like this that time too, and I like it. The second time I was there, last time, she didn't cut it quite as like I like it, but this is how I normally cut my hair. She did it perfect. So if I can always get her to do it. Thanks, Adams. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. That's 11 and 50 BMG, wrist wrecker 5000, must watch video. I have seen those. Those are crazy. He wears a motorcycle helmet, and it hit the helmet. Get yourself a product called Shave Crescent. Safe Secret. Helps with the skin irritation on shaving. Yeah, I have not clean shaved or got like this aggressive like in a while. So I used to do like shaving cream, which I probably should around my neck down here, anyways. But no, I haven't used shaving cream in years. And that could be why it's got a little scratchy to it. It was kind of dryish too, because it's normally not in the light. It's got shaded out, which I sometimes get a scratchy beard anyways when it's long. Use ram oil. I got some up there. I think it's up there. Or is it down here? Because I was using it the other day on the... Actually, it's probably in the car when I think when I was shining in the AR, I brought it with me. Best razor is the single blade ones. Oh, the old style? Then you flip it around, it's got another on the other side? J-Dog's all laughing. Yeah, I know, right? Use some ram oil. Talk about, dedicated to your calling, right? We use ram oil. I also have some shotgun cleaner. Use that, huh? To clean it. Might break the hair follicles. Yeah, I have a 1964 Gillette Slim Adjustable Double-Edged Safety Razors. Those are neat, yeah.
Get some beef tallow.
There you go. That would actually probably be good. Hops 9 aftershave. Oh, that would burn. Adams, thank you for the $1. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate you, man. It didn't refresh up there showing I have the $1. It'll pop up, I guess. There it goes. Thank you. Appreciate it, Adams. Beef tallow, when I worked at the grass-fed beef ranch, we would use it to make diesel, biodiesel. We'd melt it over a fire. We'd use bones for the fire as the fuel. And then, because we had so many bones, we would sell some of the bones too for soup bones. But we'd have so many. We'd use it actually for the fire. And then we'd make biodiesel out of it. But you had to mix it half and half because once it got about 60 to 58 degrees, it started solidifying. Used to shave with a straight razor, closest shave ever. Yo, they do that at this barbershop. They were shaving a lady that looked like a guy. That like a dyke, I think they call him or something. With a straight razor, like around the edge of her ears here in the back of her neck. See, work in progress says coconut oil works. There you go. Hey, Adams, thanks for the floating heart. Happy V-Day. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow, right?
Did it smell like beef when you drove the truck?
I know, right? Air quotes. Love it. Yeah. Yep. When you use vegetable oil, it kind of smells like fries. Yeah, the nice thing, though, about vegetable oils, a lot of the older vehicles can run straight vegetable oil. You don't have to add all the chemical stuff like I did making biodiesel with what do you call it? With beef tallow. We added different chemicals in. Eastern Washington, I tried that. My face looked like I got into a knife fight. Oh, with a straight edge. It's better to have someone else do it with a straight edge. Because that's not very good. That would not be good. Nope. Just realized I got a dimple on this side a little bit, but I knew I had one there. Hey, thanks for the party hat. It takes practice. Yeah, you're right. Oh, got another party hat. Russell, it takes skill to straight edge shave. Yeah. And obviously, if you're letting someone else do it on you, you're trusting them. Because that could have a problem if you actually cut something along the edge here. Yeah. My brother had a restaurant, had a Dodge Cummins diesel that used fryer oil. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the old Cummins would do it. Not the, probably the newer 6.7s. No, they won't because they run off of too many computers. The 24 valve, the older ones probably could, and definitely the 12 valves can. I know the 12 valves can. And have to keep them steady sharp. Yep. The 4B2 and 6.9. Yep. Getting a haircut tomorrow morning. There you go. Yeah, I got mine yesterday. Went to the barbershop. It's called Juan something hair barber or something. They've been around since 80 something here. A 5.9. Yeah, I figured you meant 5.9. I was gonna say because I don't think they made a 6.9. They have a 6.7. 6.7. The 6.9 would though. I don't think they had a 6.9, did they? When I shave my head, I still use my straight razor. When it gets hot, off goes all the hair. Yep. Getting one Wednesday. I am very overdue. Yeah, I was overdue. The 6.9 is a Ford. Well, I know Ford has the 6.7. Dodge has the 6.7 inline. Is it a 6.9? They also have the 6.4, the 7.3, and the 6.0 for diesels. But was the 6.9 a gasser? Because I don't remember a 6.9 diesel for a Ford. Unless it's some old thing. Mid-80s. Okay, yeah, so it's an older version. It was their big Power Stroke. Because that's about when Power Strokes came out, I think. When I get a haircut, my brother is Afghanistan. He uses a straight razor on my neck and forehead. Oh, along the top here? Yeah. Yeah, actually the lady did a little bit of shaving right here with trimmers, and it's starting to grow out already. And a little right here, which I've done in the past too, just to trim up, because it kind of like sticks out a little bit here. Because I'm starting to get a little bit of a receding on the sides here. A little bit. More on this side. Widow's Peak or whatever. Yep. Well, I'm glad I didn't shut the live off earlier, because guess what? I wouldn't have got those donations from Adam. I almost shut off earlier. Which we probably will now that we got them. Yeah, we've been on 2 hours and 36 minutes. So, and I get something to eat. I didn't have supper yet, so. Well, y'all, appreciate y'all coming in. Do a comb over. Nah, I've never had long enough hair to do comb over. Mine's too curly to really do a comb over. So, anyways, appreciate y'all coming by, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us, and hopefully I can get you some shorts of our tromping around today. There's some unique stuff we saw today. Yeah. Anyways. Chop out. Yeah. Soup out. Good night, Jerome. It starts receding before retreating. That depends. Mine actually was retreating before it receded, because my hair's gotten a lot thinner. Less hairs and not as thick. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory More, guys. Thank you for the 53 likes it shows on mine. Thank you for the $1 donation. And thank you for the 226 jewels. Appreciate y'all. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. You can never go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ, what is it, guys? The way to salvation, right? Appreciate y'all. See ya. Till next time, folks. Have a good one. Desert Armory More is out.